another week of Shadowrun, and I have the right screen up. Fantastic. Um, we are on mission 31 of 35 of the third parallel campaign book, and we will introduce our players. One of them's not with us this week because he felt that having a vacation was more important. I don't know why. I'm apparently just not entertaining enough. So we have this blue guy.
Yes, the aspiring member of the Blue Man Group. Oh, you're talking about Kenny.
Yes.
The
He's already a member of
Oni
the Blue Man Group.
Oni Technomancer who can sometimes hack and recently got chipped, so is not quite as good at wrestling stuff. But anyways, that's another story.
You say you got chipped?
Yes.
So now,
maybe
if you go to a vet's office, they can identify who your owner is.
Exactly.
basically. Maybe
That would
that's
be
actually like
that would be
cyber.
Horizon. And this guy with the green hair and the metal arm.
Who's it again? That's Clutch. I like to drive vans and blow things up and take long walks on the
What happened to
beach.
your arm?
I don't know what I was born like this.
Okay,
Isn't everybody born with a cybernetic arm?
sure. And then there's this gal.
The Jacqueline of all trades, the sorceress rigor supreme. Andriga.
And the dude with the mood hair and the wing.
That would be me, your resident chaos cultist.
Chaos
I shoot
cultist.
stuff.
And you have a
You're
bear.
not a chaos cultist, you're a chaos aficionado, right? There's a slight difference, isn't there?
Look,
And Baloo, who never gets to leave the apartment.
Baloo's holding down the fort, and, cuddling with Jack, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm sure Jack would be thrilled about that.
I mean, Blue's providing Jack a very nice, warm place to, be in various body parts, in his stomach.
Yeah, Look, we don't want Jack to be alone in the apartment.
I mean, would you trust him alone in the apartment? I wouldn't.
Well, with Baloo there, we can trust him. Because
As long as he promises to put a sock on the door when,
I
That's
mean,
right.
we know Cat's
Hey,
not coming over.
This
so.
isn't Baldur's Gate 3, come on now.
Look.
Nice.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I can be reasonably certain that Jack's not going anywhere near the room with Baloo in it.
I mean, he stated as such, so.
Well, no, Ski might not want Jack to do that, but, he's not here to complain at the moment, is
Yeah,
he?
but Jack doesn't do things until Ski tells him to. All right, so what have we done since we last met? Anything fun and exciting? I'm trying to remember. I don't think you guys said you were doing anything.
I slept a
All the
lot. Went on vacation. Oh wait, you're talking about him? Yeah, he slept a lot.
I mean, Kenny
What
no
a
longer
vacation.
has enough karma or Nuyen to do anything fun and exciting.
I probably could, but my brain isn't working too well from lack of sleep, so... Just because I can't remember what Andriga did doesn't mean she didn't do it, okay? Just...
All right, so you get another call because you're busy little bees.
That's right.
This one is from Guide, who you've worked for on several occasions. And he says, you and your team have done an amazing job so far. It looks like those weapons Vishala had on her were not prototypes. They were engineering samples. Before you took care of her, she set up a factory for this stuff. This is a mess. Do you want some money to go clean it up?
Yeah, I always like money.
Will
With a cleaning pad.
Ghostwalker get upset if we start blowing stuff up?
Depends on how subtly you go about blowing stuff up.
Let me rephrase. Will you keep Ghostwalker from getting upset when we blow stuff up?
I have absolutely no control over Ghostwalker. I'm pretty sure Ghostwalker and I are not on good terms.
Oh, okay.
I don't
You
want to be
blow
on
stuff
any
up.
terms with Ghostwalker. Let's not say his name anymore, because if you say it enough times, he may appear.
Oh, he's one of those. Okay.
He will offer...
Beetlejuice.
I will pay you 10,000 Nuyen each, half of it up front, and I will tell you where the facility is, and I will tell you right now, it's underground. It needs to either become under my control fully, or cease to exist.
will you give us more money if it's fully under your control and still somewhat functional?
I feel like that's going to be a hard ask for you to do, but if that happens, then we can talk. It will probably it will probably make my life a little bit more difficult.
Ghost Walker might show interest, huh?
And if you agree to the terms here, are you going to negotiate?
I mean, why is it
Always
always
willing to do it.
underground? We should just charge more for anything that doesn't have sunlight, which is
See, that's when
everything.
we purchase a bunch of gas grenades and we just flood the area with gas.
Yeah, so it's gonna cost us more money. Yeah, we'll probably need some extra money for supplies.
Just
Yeah.
get him to cover our supplies. It'll be fine.
That's my help.
Excellent.
You're welcome. I will put 2 edges into the pot though for that.
Who's leading this? Like, my
Not me.
dice.
I love how they're like, we're going to negotiate. Not it.
I
Hey,
think my
we
dice
become too
pool is
dependent on
9.
Jack.
Look,
Hey,
Dice.
oh wait, that was my con. No wonder it was bad.
I'm more than happy to lead this negotiation.
Andriga still can't, right? Because I'm not going to invest in 1 point. Although, given how much Ski's missing, maybe I should invest in a point of influence. Just so I can participate.
Okay, that if Clutch is
That's
helping,
better.
then I could roll
Yeah.
12 dice.
I rolled con, not influence. You should roll 12 dice then.
So you're going to roll 12 dice?
Wow, look at that.
He
Nice.
rolled 2 successes. Would you like to use any edge? I would say you don't need to.
happy
He
I
will.
didn't
He
get-
will.
Admit that he actually likes Kenny.
We won't go that far. He will.
Hey, 5-net hit.
He will go up to 1150. Excuse me. Sorry. No, he will go up to
1250.
yeah 1150. Math hurts.
1175. Oh,
11,000.
Yes.
Sorry, 11,500 each.
oh, okay. That's
Yeah, it's a little bit better.
1150. I see the man over there. He's got this. Sorry. My attempted an auctioneer.
That
Okay,
was
fine.
really bad.
I mean, Kenny's broke at this point. I mean, he'll work for money, even if we have to go underground and blow stuff up.
oh red. To blow
I'm
stuff
happy
up
to
might do
blow
for
stuff up.
less.
All right, so I can arrange for an explosive distraction for the guards on the front door if you're okay with being unsubtle.
Oh yeah, we like unsubtle. It's like a middle name.
I knew that,
What's this?
They don't call us obnoxious and noticeable for nothing.
but I
Wait a minute.
would recommend that you do a little bit of legwork and some research so you know what you're getting into.
Oh, we're
Andriga
not
starts
just going
doing
to do the.
squats. That's legwork, right?
Yes.
When you say explosive distraction, is this similar to the situation when you had to get us out of that little mess when the Masala turned on us?
I can neither confirm nor deny what you're talking about.
Okay. That was a pretty explosive distraction.
Yes, that was definitely explosive. I heard.
But you
All right,
heard right.
we'll let you know if and when we want that little distraction. No, how soon do you need this done?
The sooner the better, because they're starting to try and manufacture these weapons, and these weapons are bad, very bad.
Bad, very bad.
Got it. All right. Don't call us, we'll call you.
Yep. Plan amongst yourselves for a moment. I'll be right back.
All
Weapons is
right.
bad, okay?
So we find the door. We see who's at the door. We have guy to blow up the door. We go in.
Well,
I
no.
mean-
Now that Chuz isn't here, we just declare that we win, right? Because Chuz can't complain.
We made all the rolls while you weren't here, and we didn't fail any of them, so we win.
Yeah, just look at the stream that you're going to post later. I mean, it's proof positive, right? We said it. It must be true. Even I know I'm weird when I'm sleep deprived.
Let's see. What? How do we want to handle this? Obviously, we're gonna have guide cause a distraction, right? Or are we just gonna like kill everybody?
How about both?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kai would take the kill everybody option, right?
So
I am 100% down with the kill everybody.
keep in mind, these are just workers. Even the security people are just workers. They aren't necessarily the evil masterminds.
Oh, so it'll be easy to kill.
Well,
Look.
yes, but it's also like murdering the McDonald's employee because you don't like the recipe for the hamburger.
Well, yeah.
But humanity isn't a trait in Shadowrun, so it's perfectly fine. We can't lose humanity. There is no humanity.
Yeah, I don't.
It's definitely not a
See any
trait in Mollis and Kai.
I don't see
Alright.
any difference.
Chose just for you, we'll let everyone below low level management go.
Well, this
Because-
is not a management location.
Well, no, there's got to be someone managing the workers day to day, and since obviously this is like McDonald's, those managers also need to be punished for supporting a corporate culture that promotes sexual assault amongst the management staff.
I think you've just gone off on a tangent that I have no idea what you're talking about.
We could call in a bomb threat. Then when they all run out, blow it up.
So what kind of legwork are you doing? Gonna call some contacts on the street? Gonna use the Matrix?
Who has
Gonna do some
contact?
magical scouting, some recon and physical scouting? What are we doing?
Yeah,
I gotta
I'll astrally
decide
project
what I
and
wanna do.
see if there's a barrier. I assume there's going to be a barrier.
So you guys gonna like drive down, and while you're doing that, Andrigger's gonna astral, etc.
Sounds great.
Kenny will go with the drive-by.
I want to ask Nikki what she knows about this place.
That should
What little she knows, she's willing to part with without fees. Right now, she just knows that the entrance has guards. They're hired. They seem to be hired locals, and they're keeping their mouths shut about who hired them. You would probably need to find somebody with a little bit more local to the location, or with more specialized knowledge to get more. There's more information out there, but it's not anything that she has access to.
Is it something that a matrix search could discover? I.e.,
Possibly. You're doing an
Perfect.
astral search. None of the guards are magical. There seems to be a gentle astral haze around the entrance. The entrance of the building, physical scouting, there's a squat concrete building. It looks like it was built as a civic facility, and then it's not a civic facility anymore. It's not a city-owned property at this point. Give me your astral perception.
So do you want actual perception for the astral, or do you want a sensing with the astral?
I want astral perception, so that's perception.
Straight perception. Got
Yeah,
it.
if
So
you see something interesting, then you would ascend.
yeah, and I don't get my control rig, so I'll just take off the +3 from that.
No, you wouldn't get your control rig.
Come on! Obviously it comes over with me, right? Oh, and I forgot I needed to beforehand boost my intuition. So I need to actually roll for that. Magic, increase attribute.
So, the squat concrete building, you're able to get through that. But then there's an elevator. Are you going to go down the elevator?
If there's no ward stopping me, yeah.
Don't appear to be any wards. So, how long are you going to spend exploring?
I. How long can I spend exploring? Like, an hour? I think I can stay out of my body for like 12 hours or something, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Because I'm.
Are you
I'm
basically
an
going to
aspect mate.
explore the facility the best you can?
Yes.
All right, so
I
I'm
mean,
going
as
to
soon
give
as
you.
there's something dangerous.
I'm going to
As soon as
give
there's
you.
something dangerous.
Yeah, you're going to run away if there's anything threatening, and hope that it doesn't move faster than you do.
I move at the speed of thought.
So do they.
But I
Some
think faster.
spirit, yeah, but some spirits can use the search critter power.
Yep. The facility itself, once you go down the elevator shaft, seems to be deep underground, which would explain why the manufacturing of magitech weapons hasn't caught anybody's attention so far. Because living Earth and all that. It seems to have at one time, and give me a matrix search, Kenny.
Okie dokie. Where did I put that one?
I would imagine you're probably agreed to park at the local burger shack for Andrigger to find herself. All right, so I can mix and match information. So this is a kind of a congealed. Whoever else is in the van that's physical, go ahead and give me perception, normal perception, visual.
Well, you got sensors on the van, but I wouldn't be physically looking out the window.
Well, you can use those as well. Sensors, cameras, etc. Wow, Kai, I thought you had more dice than that.
Not for perception. Well, I guess I technically get +1 dice, but
You guys have quite a few hits amongst the 3 different things, though, so I will give you what I feel I want to. So let's see. It's on the Matrix. You learn that the site used to be an underground wastewater processing plant. It got too expensive to maintain, so the plant was mothballed, stripped for useful pieces, and then eventually taken over by a corp. And there's long sordid history. It's basically who knows who owns it now. It apparently has a connection to the sewer lines and a waste pipe that went out to Bar Lake. It used to have a Matrix address. There are references to it all over the Matrix, but it does not seem to exist as of a couple of weeks ago. And since Kenny is a technomancer, I imagine you probably would have interacted with some machine sprites. There used to be some machine sprites in there a while back, but no one's heard from them recently.
They're captured sprites?
As far as astral, Andrigger, you're able to kind of get a feel for the fact that yes, there's still openings from the lake and from the sewer system. At least as far as your astral self can tell, there's they've not been caved in or anything. There may be locks or something. You can't
There's
tell.
no Gaia block yet.
Yeah. Physical scouting. Oh, also, you estimate, Andrew, there's probably 25 or 30 people in there.
But no spirits or anything? That's kind of interesting that they haven't got much astral protection. I'm glad they don't, but kind of.
Well, the astral here is very hazy. It's not disturbed enough to make a mana ebb, but it makes you feel a bit queasy the longer you are there.
That's cool.
So it's probably well on its way towards a mana ebb. Do you explore further than the facility, like out into the sewers or out to the exit of the lake?
Yeah, if I can stay out that long, for sure.
Recon, physical scouting. The building up top, you can tell, is a one well-guarded room holding an elevator and a stairwell. For the most part, the rest of the facility, other than that one building, has been abandoned, glass broken, furniture warped and rotted. there's evidence that people slept in the building, but no one's there right now. Presumably, that squatters were chased out by the guards. When you go out into the lake, now I want your astral ascensing. Kai, did you have any contacts you wanted to call?
Stiletto might have some information about this Magitech facility or its
It's personnel.
Well, I guess Arcane would probably be a better choice, but I have no information about his
Arcane's not a
connection,
fixer.
right?
A fixer would probably be more specialized than that. Stiletto would, because
Okay.
they're the ones that actually hire assets.
See if she has any information that might be useful.
Let's see here. She's got a decent connection, and I'm going to say she's specialized knowledge. She's not too terrible. Yeah, go ahead and roll your matrix perception, Kenny. Since your matrix search only took you, 3 seconds? Yeah. What does Stiletto know? Stiletto knows that, the entrance, the fixer who hired the guards, she can get you information about them if you wanted to contact them. And also, she's heard reports. She from a friend of a friend. She's heard about big thumping sounds from deep underground in the area, and also rumors that people move in and out through the sewer pipes, and there may or may not be ghouls in the sewers. But then again, there's always rumors of ghouls in the sewers. Kenny, Matrix. No, there's not much to be seen. It seems like it's, at least topside, it's a dead zone. Not a dead zone, but there's nothing there.
That is unfortunate, but okay.
I'm gonna call Jimmy and just see how he's doing. I haven't talked to him in a long time.
You're just calling him to say hi, or did you have questions?
Nope. Just saying hi because I haven't talked to him in a while. That's all.
Jimmy says hi back. He's busy because he's moving up in the ranks.
Man, that's pretty good.
Plus, it's getting towards October, and of course,
That's right. Your other job.
recruiting and work pick up at that time.
Oh yeah.
What is it? I'm talking to somebody on the Discord. They're asking me for Hardcase and Shadowhunter. Have you ever heard of those pre-gens?
I heard of Hard Case. He's in a book from Shadowrun. So
Yeah. I'm not sure about Shadowhunter though.
But those aren't pre-gen.
I
think-
do not know.
I think hard cases, but
I'm looking.
Yeah, he could be.
I don't know about Shadowhunter. Well, he's looking for that. Does anyone remember the names of the orcs from Mission 11 Rearing Heads?
Um,
The ones we
that run
sent
the
on.
motorcycle.
the ones
Yeah.
who sent a thing when they in a gang or something. I mean, I remember that. I just don't know which
I'm
one they
trying to
were.
remember their names.
I remember some of the details, like the fact that they were on their motorcycles, they ran up the ramp, crashed into the building windows, got through. I think we managed to. Kenny hacked one of their motorcycles, and it stopped, and they crashed. And then
Well,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
thinking we could send the facility a warning telling them that anyone who doesn't leave will be treated as a combatant because they're coming for them.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Baker and I can't remember the other one's name?
Yeah, that's the
B-21
one.
Bravo or something like
Yeah.
that.
they're the ones we've been trying to pin a lot of shit on. So.
Yeah.
I was figuring we could pin this on them.
Hey,
It
Breaker.
was 221 Bravo and Baker, yeah.
Hey, Breaker.
just tell them that we have information that 221 Bravo and Baker are gonna attack the facility. So, you know,
The sole
I
reason
wanna-
Kai left them alive, right? So they could take the fall later.
for literally everything that Kai does.
And who are
Absolutely.
you telling this to? Anybody that'll listen?
No, I was saying we should send like a data dump to the guards that they're coming to attack them.
But then wouldn't those guards just be more on alert?
Yes, but everybody they'd send or ideally they'd send everybody else home because they're going to be on alert when Guy has
Or
his
they-
explosive.
Or they might
Sure.
simply double the guards or something.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about 2 orcs that are, relatively low on the totem pole of danger. So
I don't know. They blew up the side of a building, drove motorcycles in, and shot a bunch of people.
Let's just say that those guys were not afraid of heat.
Yep.
But they have been gone a while, either laying low or for some reason run out of town.
I don't know. I've heard that there have been a couple of they've been active recently. A couple of nights actually here in Denver.
at least that's what the Matrix official records show, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, as of now.
I'm pretty sure they're still here in Denver. Despite
somebody's
what
got to
there's
take. Yeah, somebody's got to take the fall for all the crap we've been doing, right?
I think you guys should.
No, it's obviously Breaker and 220 for Bravo.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that sounded very convincing.
I sounded very convinced, I'm sure.
Yes.
So,
Wait, somebody roll influence on Chuz.
Uh-huh. Send pizza, I might believe you. So, yeah, you've scoped out pretty much whatever you can about this site. You get the impression from all the information that you've learned that most of the people there are just low-level workers or guards. It's mostly guards. Actually, depending on the time of day that you go, there may be no workers.
So my astral roll of 3 hits, I assume, doesn't reveal anything particularly interesting.
Yeah. Sorry. That was when you were investigating the outflow pipe into the lake. You notice that there's some water spirits there, and that's what you were sensing with that. You notice that their auras seem kind of corrupted.
Almost a little toxic.
Not toxic, just off. Just like the whole the astral that you've been exploring through, it all feels a bit off, and it seems like it's affecting those spirits as well.
Got it.
Remember, all of this research has come from intentionally corrupting the monosphere.
This is true. Well, I report that back to everyone else, not that anyone else can actually see on the astral without a
I was going to say,
jack,
how are you going to report that when you're not at your body?
Like I go back to my body.
Oh,
when I've finished
okay.
exploring it. And
But
then
I thought
make
we
sure
were
I put in
driving around with your body.
I should make you do an outdoors roll to try and track down your body.
No, they were stationary. God damn it, they were stationary.
I'm like hiding in the van somewhere.
See,
like,
when you said stationary, they thought you wanted fancy writing paper, so they went off searching for that.
exactly. This freaking stationery is taking me everywhere.
All Stuffer Shack's stock stationary.
Station everywhere, not stationary.
Nobody writes on paper anymore, man.
I mean, that's
Actually,
not
paper
true. You
would be
can
quite
actually get printers for your comlink.
Oh, well then.
I hear it's all the rage with those retro gangers. They also use typewriters. Keyboards. Nobody uses typewriters. Nobody's that retro. Retro's cool. That retro is just stupid.
This Clutch hides his typewriter.
it's a mechanical keyboard, I swear.
I mean, it's what a word processor basically was. So what's the plan?
Do things and stuff.
I like we just drive or smash right in through the front door, or alternatively, you figure out how you kill a water spirit, and then we go in through the sewer.
Those, just to be clear, those spirits weren't guarding the sewer or the water pipe.
Wait, you want me to scratch my paint job? That's what I just said.
All right, so we're going in through the sewer. Andrigger, how do we fight water spirits? I understand they're not guarding it, but I'd like to have, a way to defend myself from
The
them.
water spirits were in the lake, so if you escape that way, that would be good knowledge to have.
Why don't we
And
go in through the sewer as we blow up the front, and then hopefully by the time we're done, it's done burning up its top, and we can leave that way. Let's go
Yeah.
make it work.
get all the guards up top whilst we go in the back, well, the underground way.
Yeah, sounds like a great plan.
That sounds like a good idea.
Mostly because it starts with us blowing something up.
I mean, it
It
had to
also-
start with something blowing up either way.
All
It
right.
was a sewer, so it is literally a shitty idea.
But how do you fight a water spirit, Andrigger?
Andrigger would give appropriate response to that. I can't remember what their weakness is.
It's in
fire
Street
or
Weird.
fire?
Fire.
Insert character knowledge that player doesn't have.
I am 100% certain it's not fire.
Fire serpent from Morocco.
Where's Street Weird?
Would it be dirt? How else are you gonna fight water?
Weaknesses: allergy, fire, severe.
Oh,
It is
well,
fire.
there you go.
That's because they become steam.
I didn't think it was fire.
My vague memory was it was fire, but
I vaguely remember
I
that
thought-
fire didn't have a weakness, which struck me as extremely stupid.
I know it had cold, so it doesn't have water as a weakness. It has cold as a weakness. I'm pretty sure.
But it is vulnerable to fire extinguishers, which
Yes, vulnerable to fire extinguishers and allergy, cold, severe.
And cold water.
in my opinion, water should count as a fire extinguisher.
I mean, depending on the kind of fire, you're absolutely right.
Makes sense to me.
Are there electricity spirits? Just asking.
Yeah.
Yes, they're called sprites.
That's what I was about to say.
The crossover we never wanted.
So that's why sprites, game mechanics. Is
Yeah,
so
see,
spherical.
technomancers have similar mechanics to mages because they're actually just electricity elemental mages.
They're severely aspected magicians, just like a sorcerer.
Exactly.
Or alternatively, electric spirits are just task spirits.
Yes.
They really want to work for you. I feel like they should be really pushy.
So, I mean, I feel like as we're going in, we can probably do well. Hopefully, they have some sort of intercom inside, but we could probably do something to at least get non-combatants to leave.
Actually, your research does indicate there are no non-combatants. Nikki came back with a little bit more information. Apparently, these guards had orders last about 3 weeks ago, about the time you offed Vishala. And they've just been doing what they were told ever since, guarding the facility.
Is there any way
Nice.
to spoof a command from Vishala that they all need to leave or shut it down? Or something?
I mean, you can certainly try.
You can certainly try. That's my favorite.
We've been compromised. Shut it all down now.
You
And then
can
once they've shut it
certainly
all down, we
try.
can
Well,
get everything
that's what I
done.
was saying is it's been shut down because they don't have workers. They just have guards on the facility right now.
Everybody
Well,
who's
can we
in
like
there
cancel the guard
guards.
contract or something?
They're all just like, hey, we got paid. We're just going to keep doing what we're told to do until we're not paid.
Oh, so we just need
Let's
to
make
convince
them not
them that
paid.
they have no reason
That's right.
to...
We steal the money that was going to be used to pay them, so they don't get paid, so they all just leave, right?
I suspect they're the type of assets that get paid up front.
Well,
Well, spoof a command saying that business shut down, no longer need your services, keep the money, piss off.
Did we kill Vishala?
We didn't,
I
but she
believe,
isn't alive.
I
Thought we
believe
did.
I think you just let the spirits have her, or you,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. That's what
So it was
didn't kill her.
murder by lack of action.
Yeah, but I'm trying to remember whether we like recorded it to show them.
I believe you have a record of it because that was part of your job was get information out of her, and then what happened afterwards didn't matter. She was bad juju.
So we
I
could
mean,
show them.
what she was doing, most people in the Sixth World would object to.
We could show these guards her getting ripped apart by the spirits and tell them that we're being nice. The spirits are coming next.
Spirits don't like your bad mojo around here. They're coming to destroy. Run away, run away. We have come for your soul.
Obviously, Kai is really eager to get an opportunity to use the flamethrower and their assault rifle. Maybe their machine gun? We'll see.
Andriga would prefer an easy thing if we can scare them all away.
So-
but I mean, she's not opposed to letting Kai and Kai and Clutch have their fun.
So just to reiterate, you've got a couple guards in the building up top. There's a couple, one or two that patrol the facilities outside, but basically you've got a handful of guards up top. That's the main entrance, and then you're aware of entrances through the sewers and the effluent pipe that goes into the lake. That pipe is basically where treated sewage was released, so it's not exactly a hallway, but it's also not exactly where they would expect somebody to come in necessarily.
Yet again, another shitty idea, literally.
And you don't know, you know that there were roughly 20-25 people total, so probably 20-ish underground. And they were in various different places. It seemed like there was maybe a sleeping quarters and patrols and such. But you weren't down there long enough to like map it out or map them out. And the request was either clear the place out or destroy the place.
I mean, we definitely want to try and clear it out if possible.
I vote we go through the sewer. I don't know about you guys, but I got a chemical seal, so I don't have to deal with the stench.
Yeah, Andriga would prefer to like get the guards to go away because she doesn't like shitty ideas, but
My armor seals completely. I can just hose myself off later.
Kenny has no problem going through the sewers. He doesn't want to kill anybody that doesn't have to die.
You mean like that one guard?
Don't worry, Kenny. You won't kill anyone who doesn't have to die.
You know what? I'm actually slightly better, I think. Yes, I'm slightly better at shooting people now, so I might, maybe. Still unlikely, but maybe.
No, I meant I'll kill all the people who don't have to die for you.
Well, what I was saying is Kenny was the cause of the first fatality you guys caused.
no.
Pretty sure that was
Malice-
Clutch.
No,
Yeah,
it was
Clutch killed
that turret.
You're not going to let that one go, are
That's-
You guys had been
That is
going.
actually
You
true,
were
yeah.
going non-lethal, and the turret was not non-lethal. And the guard was like, "Hey, I'm safe in here." Not.
Whoops.
Brat! Whoops.
It's true. Whilst Clutch has killed the most people,
Yeah,
Kenny was technically the first to kill.
Yeah, don't worry. I did that. It's not that bad.
Kenny, you always remember the first.
And Kai has been trying to catch up to Clutch. So
I mean,
actually, you might have overtaken him. I can't remember. I haven't been keeping a body count.
how was I supposed to know that turret was just so damn effective?
All I know is that Andruga hasn't killed anyone. I'm pretty confident. She generally just uses gel rounds. Gel rounds and blast. She's
Except
a
for
good
those-
mobster girl.
Except for those sweet drones last time you killed them. You killed them good.
That's true. I have destroyed drones. That is very.
So if we go in through the sewer, are we going to try and do anything to convince them to leave? I mean, I'm okay with the show of force up front.
I love his plan. We don't really have one. I like it.
I mean, so if we want to try and scare them into leaving, we probably want to hit them hard real quick and then have some method of convincing them or like patching into their radios or, the
Well,
whatever
this is why I
kind of
still
PA
think trying to
system they have.
spoof. Yeah, trying to spoof whoever their employer is and let them know. Maybe even showing that the employer is dead by showing a video of Osama's death. That, contract's all done, business isn't starting up again, you're all free to leave, go away.
Kenny, is that something you and Anreger could do?
Was there actually any recording of Michelle's death?
I believe you guys took a recording,
Okay, well
believe we
we
had
have
to
a
or
record
at
recording.
least you had proof.
So
Kai
we have
definitely
some-
took a recording and put it on their Nemesis murder wall.
if we have some kind of recording, Kenny can try to get that into their system. But the problem is I don't know if they have a system. We might have to be inside before I'd figure that out.
Oh, you
We
just
do
send it
have
to each and every one of their comlinks, right?
Yeah, we do have some options. As long as there's something like a comm link or somewhere Kenny can send it, we could probably.
Don't you have a sprite that has a power
Yeah.
that can mess with things like that?
I
Like
mean,
it can inject data, like a data. Isn't there a data sprite or something that can do that? You say, "Hey, deliver this file to all the comlinks."
maybe.
I mean, they're comlinks. They have at best one firewall, unless there's an actual hacker.
Yeah, I mean, I totally could probably just get some extra sprites to help if we have to individually deliver it. One would hope that there would be some sort of system we could get inside and just take over, a PA.
Well,
or something.
in my brain, the theatrical view of how that would work is you'd be like, yeah, you whisper to your sprite, yeah, deliver this video to all the guards, and then it's like you see comlinks start ringing closest to furthest, one or two at a time. It's like ring, 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 and everybody's
Yeah,
like,
and
what?
I mean,
Did you see this?
Technically, for sending like an SMS or whatever, you don't actually
Yeah.
have to hack the comlink, right? Because it's just.
We can just run in and pull the fire alarm. Shell fire. Fire!
As long as it's
Wait.
not a crowded theater, you're fine.
Can you literally send a message to any comm link you see without having to
I
hack it?
suspect that there's some security involved there, because otherwise the AR spam would be even more unbearable than it already is.
That's what I was thinking.
You have
Players will
mail.
tolerate. It's like that Player One movie. What was it like? Players would tolerate up to 68% spam in their field of vision.
I have not seen that movie. Is that worth watching?
I thought it was pretty.
It's just always a rental, and I refuse to pay.
That's fair. I think it's available for free on on Netflix, so it's just part of the subscription, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I have Netflix, so that's the one thing I subscribe to.
Yeah.
I have to watch. Apparently, a couple of movies or shows have come out that I need to watch on Disney Plus, which I get for free, and Netflix, which I pay for, and Prime. Wheel of
There's
Time
nothing on Disney.
released new episodes.
There's nothing on
Yeah.
else I'd want to watch. So
I wouldn't
I'd never-
recommend it, and that's my favorite book series.
I have not read the books because I did not like them, but I liked the first season. So, because I am a very bad judge of media as far as movies and such, I will watch just about anything because I don't prejudge and I'm just there for the ride.
Yeah, I thought it was alright.
I mean,
Eh,
I always use this example because it's much lampooned. I liked the Green Lantern movie.
Look, I gave the Wheel of Time series every benefit of the doubt, only to wind up after the first season was over, finding out that the author or the people who wrote the screenplay for it hated the books, thought they were problematic, and decided that they were going to
I think I read about that somewhere.
the show.
So
in
they're
order
like
to-
the Witcher producers as well.
No, they're even more. They're even
Oh.
worse in my opinion because they're much more overt about it.
Don't start me about The Witcher. I am so sad that Henry Cable's gone.
I can fully understand why. I mean, why Netflix hired those producers for that is just beyond me.
I don't understand why people who hate series keep getting put in charge of them.
Exactly. I mean, Henry Cavill, it was his ideal job. He was happy to start him for 7 seasons, but the producers were just so shitty about it. Anyway,
Yeah, he was a fan
Yeah,
and a
Exactly.
big name.
exactly.
well, now
mean,
he's
it was a
doing his
golden
40K
goose to have
stuff. And 40K stuff, and I guess he's going to be attached to a Highlander remake.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, he's also gonna be in the Space Marine.
Yeah,
That's
the
the
40K
40K stuff
stuff.
we're talking about.
Yeah,
I think
That's
it's
why he's a
cool.
good
I think
actor.
it's cool when people get big enough like that they can be like, yes, I'm a nerd and I want to do nerd stuff, and it works for them, and they can actually make stuff like that happen.
yeah.
I mean,
I'm a
like
nerd and a chat.
Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds, and Deadpool. I love
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds because he made Deadpool happen.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I was
I-
gonna
and
I
say.
he
thought he
did
was
a
a
good
good
job
actor
with
even-
it.
Oh, it's fantastic. I love it. I didn't even I was aware of Deadpool before it, but I didn't know anything about the character. Now it's like my favorite character.
Yeah, exactly. There are some people like characters that now it is this actor. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, he did a really good job of doing Deadpool's like different voices,
Yeah.
which I was not expecting him to be able to pull off.
And of course, I mean,
Deadpool's definitely-
Deadpool and She-Hulk are the only ones that really ever break the fourth wall, and to me, that's appealing and amusing as well.
If done right.
I liked the
I haven't-
She-Hulk show too. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't mind it, even though everybody seemed
I
to
heard
hate it.
nothing but bad things
Everybody
about it.
hated. They're like, "Oh, it's woke." It's so what? Enjoy the show.
Yeah.
Ignore the politics. That's all you got to do.
I know, it seemed fine to me. Oh,
It's very rare. I'm pretty conservative, but I very rarely see a show that I go, "Wow, they've just gone too far," because they usually don't. You just gotta, stop being so damn sensitive, people.
The BBC butchered, under Chibnall, they butchered Doctor Who. That was an absolute travesty. And STD is indeed a STD.
I don't know what STD is. I stopped
Star Trek.
watching. Oh, I stopped watching Doctor Who
Yeah.
with what's her name? I can't think of the actress's name. Not because I disliked it. It stopped being available at a time that I could watch it. I love Doctor Who. All Doctor Who.
My problem with certain things is when you change so much of it that you actually change the underlying message of the work, there's a problem.
Yeah,
Um,
like, I have no problem that they wanted to reincarnate the Doctor as a woman. I was like, sure, there's some good story opportunities there. It's just they butchered it so badly.
I'll tell you the one thing that I found annoying, and it's nothing to do with wokeness or any of that. I hate fam. I just hate that damned expression. It's probably just because I'm old, but I just hate hearing people say, "Yeah, fam." I'm like, I'm not your family. Shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a lot younger than you are, and I also hate that expression.
It just
so
seems
I get it.
very artificial and it's just fake.
It is 100%.
Anyway,
To be fair.
shall we play some Shadowrun instead of discussing popular culture? I know I derailed us, but I'm going
What
to
you want to actually do? What we're telling people we're going to do, rather than do something entirely different?
I mean,
Just how good-
we went off the rails and got more viewers, so maybe we're doing something right.
Yes.
Oh,
More
one of them's
viewers
a new
for being off
follower.
the
We should
rails?
probably entertain the new follower.
Good lord.
Somebody's actually watching us in the current day, not
Nice.
in the future. I mean,
Yeah, it's not a VOD person. And they followed us 2 weeks ago.
So,
Nice.
we have a plan, right?
It sounds like
Yeah,
we
we're-
have the beginnings of one at least.
I heard a bunch of stuff's gonna blow up, and then we're gonna go in.
We're going in through the sewer.
That
Well,
sounds
we're
like
gonna
an awful
try
Blow
and get them
everything
to-
up top.
yeah, we're still going to do the comlink thing first to at least try and get as many to quit as possible, so it's an easier job. Then, if you guys insist on going through the sewer, then I can be in charge of the. I mean, Andruga can be in charge of the explosives and avoid.
I
the
mean,
sewer.
I'm happy
Well,
to go through the front door.
So
It's
you
just
don't have to be in charge of the explosives. Guide has that covered.
Yeah, or we could just, after the guy blows up the door, we could just walk through
Well,
the front
no,
door.
Guide is not going to murder people.
All right, well, we'll
He
blow
will
up
get
the
their
front
attention,
door.
but he's not going to murder people.
Why would blowing up a door murder people?
Well, if there are people on the other side of the door, which you know there are.
Well, not everywhere. Like right
We trick
behind
Guide
the
into
door.
killing people. Yes, Guide, just push this button. No one will die. Totally.
Yeah, totally, man. We already cleared it out.
Yeah, but I think that's what I guess we'll do. We'll attempt to get them to leave under the impression that they don't actually have an employer anymore and that they're free to leave. And then those poor saps that are too loyal to actually stick and work for this evil individual, well, they're obviously evil through and through. So we'll go in through the stinky, stinky sewer and try and distract them whilst we get in there and just destroy their gear. I guess that's the plan, right, guys?
yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah,
You guys are the bad guys.
what Andrew said.
Basically, yes. I mean, we knew that, but
Yes, but we're not the worst guys.
You're not the Shadowrunner criminals. You are the bad guys.
Yeah,
Yes.
Hey, we're the bad guys. We're just not the worst guys.
I don't
thought
know. You're
Andrew
trying
just
real
went-
hard.
I don't know that we could compete with Vishala. But I mean, we could try.
Well,
if
yes,
really
you can,
want us
because Vishala's dead.
I mean, are we
That's-
supposed to be good guys? I'm confused.
I mean, that's true. We got rid of the competition, so now we are the bad guys.
to. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just here for a paycheck, so let's get paid.
That's right. Let's do
Well, you
this.
already got half up front. You could just leave.
Also, to be fair, we don't have to be the worst guys to be the bad guys.
Yeah, they're the
I mean,
worst.
in the sixth world, everybody's a bad guy except for the poor schmucks at the very bottom. And even some of them are bad guys.
I mean, I guess you could be a Benraku doll and then, like, you are physically incapable of being the bad guy.
So, if you're going through the sewers, how are you getting in? Because it's not like there's a door. You would have to like find the right sewer grate to come up through, and have cutting materials, preferably not loud cutting materials if you're trying to be sneaky.
Kai, what do you have that's not loud?
I have a
mean, look at 'em.
flamethrower. I've got a silenced assault rifle.
You do realize that silenced is just a figure of speech. It's not like the movies, right?
He said not loud. He was non-specific about how quiet it had to be. I
But
didn't
you
hear
are
a decimal
correct.
value.
Flamethrowers are quiet until you use them on somebody, and then that person gets really loud momentarily.
Look, the flamethrower is still quiet.
That's
it's
true.
the person that's loud.
So, what's gonna be louder, the suppressed round going off, or the bullet hitting the metal grate that you're
Yeah,
trying to destroy?
ricocheting.
Look, if it makes you feel better, I wasn't planning on bringing the assault rifle. I was going to bring my machine gun.
Oh,
Is it suppressed at least?
Absolutely not.
That's
Oh.
why I'm bringing the tank. That's why I wasn't going through the sewer. I was just going to go through the front door.
Well, if we're going that way, can I see it? Can we stop somewhere and see if I can buy a suppressed shotgun?
what's the availability on a suppressor?
I don't know. Is
That
it
it's
right
hot-
next to the suppressed revolvers?
I think they
I'll
use
make
the same
you one.
suppressor because Shadowrun guns make absolutely perfect sense.
There we
I
go.
mean, it's not like there's an Uzi that has both
A suppressor and a gas vent.
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't worry, I got those suppressors on my Panther assault cannon. You could use them.
I mean, in theory, a suppressor does the gas has to go somewhere after it's gone through the baffle, so you could vent it.
I guess.
I feel like it would not have the same force after it's been baffled, but you know.
I'm pretty sure you could not suppress it and have the baffle,
Exactly.
help with the recoil. I
Hey.
feel like those are mutually exclusive.
So a YouTuber that I watch that does gun stuff, he did just as a gag. He got 6 feet of suppressor. They're modular suppressors, and he got 6 feet of them, and was shooting like 9mm or something through it. The suppressor was sagging. He had to support it to avoid baffle strikes.
So it's a bit like the Joker in Batman '89.
No, that was just a really long-barreled gun.
But it looked the same. That's the important thing.
No, suppressor looks like a giant schlong on the end of the barrel.
But the barrel is predominantly schlong at that point, right? With that many.
No, it was a short-barreled pistol with a 6-foot-long suppressor. The suppressor removes from the pistol. It doesn't
That's my
shroud
point.
the
The barrel
barrel.
is basically
It
just
extends it. Oh, I loved that
But it
scene
look-
with the Joker.
Oh yeah, it's great. Just pulling it out of his pants. It's like, yeah, of course I carry around something that long and can.
Anyway. So you guys still have like 3 plans.
They will do all. Do you do A, B, or C? Yes. All
I
of the
mean,
above.
Yeah.
so it sounds like maybe we are not going through the
Why don't we send the gnats into the sewers, because gnats solve everything, and then we
This
can
is
know
true,
what
we
we're
haven't
up
said that.
against.
So I've heard a couple of things. You wanted to send the spam to the guards that shows Vishala being destroyed by spirits. Is that
And
still
thus
something you want to do?
they had no job.
I don't know if
Yeah.
we can do that fully without actually being inside where I can detect their comm links.
You could do it to the outside ones easily. You are correct.
Let's
Inside
go break
might
in.
be
I like-
difficult.
We're good at breaking into stuff. Let's go break into stuff.
Well,
No,
I guess
think,
if you
I
come
think
in,
you're mistaken there. I think what you mean to say is you're good at breaking stuff.
Yeah,
And-
same thing, right?
Kenny, can you get your sprite to like hijack one of their comm links and just send that information to everybody in its contact list?
I mean, I might be able to hijack one of their comm links and send that information to everybody in the contact list, but I mean, one would hope that they have some amount of comms with the people down below, but I don't know.
that's the point. I mean, I assume there's still matrix down there, right? Or is the noise level too high that there's effectively no matrix?
I didn't detect anything.
Well, it's
From the compound
it's several meters below ground. So if there's anything down there, which there most likely is, you just couldn't spot it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I can't actually.
but there's
connect with
just no
anything down there.
Right, so it's like its own separate bit of the matrix. There's just no relay to the rest. Is that a bad summary?
I didn't catch that. Say again.
So it's like its own little bit of matrix. It's like its
Yeah,
own.
it's not connected. As one of your pieces of legwork mentioned, they had the facility had a matrix presence until several weeks ago when it just disappeared.
Probably the Knolls.
Oh God. All right, y'all have fun with this one. Let me know how it goes.
Kenny's like, nope, I'm out.
Hey, Andrew trudged through all that terrible astral crap, so Kenny can do the same.
Yeah, I wonder if your body was starting to turn green by the time you came back.
I would like to
Hey,
switch.
my body My spirit.
I would like to switch all of my stuff to be offline and then just directly connect myself to my machine gun.
Well, if I'm not
No
mistaken, your your DNI would have a wire for that.
Well, I've got a data jack, so I can just
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, well, the data jack, yeah. I said DNI, that's different.
yeah.
Well, a data jack provides the DNIs.
Yeah, so I guess that is a correct statement.
All right. So do we have anything? A torch? Does somebody have a torch?
I hope you're
Uh,
using the British sense
what?
of the word.
What? I'm
A
talking about.
torch?
A flashlight or a flaming stick? Which are you referring to?
Yeah, we do call
I'm
them
talking
torches.
about a metal tube with flames shooting out the end of it.
The
Uh,
American
I
You
mean,
mean a
flashlight.
Oh, like a
flamethrower?
cutting torch.
I have a
Yeah.
flamethrower.
Is-
Oh,
there's-
I mean, I
there's a
got
cutting
engineering.
torch.
I got engineering gear, a tool chest.
There is
So-
a cutting torch in the CRB. And it's
Yeah, but
not a
it's
high availability either.
There might
yeah,
be
but it's
one in
not
my.
as fun as the monofilament chainsaw.
And it
I mean,
probably isn't that much quieter either.
I mean, I have used both a chainsaw and a cutting torch. I can tell you from experience,
No, it is definitely quieter. It's just a lot brighter.
it is very bright. Yes, I'm assuming the monofilament chainsaw is not going to be nearly as bright,
Oh,
but
it's not bright at all. But it's loud because it's a chainsaw.
It definitely would be louder. I suppose if we're doing it or if we're going in during the day, it probably wouldn't be an issue. But if we're going at night, they are definitely going to see that.
we're
Not if we
going
go
through a
into the
frickin' sewer.
Yes, it's always nighttime
Hey.
in the sewer.
The issue is, of course, sewer gas. I mean, methane plus air plus torch equals boom.
So
At
we're
one-
going to get through the grate quicker.
You made
Oh,
the
you're
stream
right.
through
Heaven,
the
right?
grate.
Look, if there's methane, a sparkle, or if there's a high amount, a sufficiently high enough amount of methane for us to worry about, a spark will ignite it. In which case, the monofilament chainsaw is out anyway. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Either way, we're not in a great situation. We can get a cutting
Either
torch.
way, we're in deep shit.
Maybe you should ask
Yeah.
those 4 turtles and that rat how to get in.
I'm just saying we blow up the front door. Everybody runs away from explosions unless they're the guards, and then we can kill them.
I mean, it's
So,
only guards, so
walk right in the front door.
I apologize. It's not a torch. It's a mini welder. That's electric, but it also works with a plasma cutter because it can cut as well as weld.
It's basically a oxyacetylene without all the gas.
yeah.
I can just go pick the lock, man. It takes me like 2 seconds.
I mean, if we just want to blast or kick the door down, I can shoot some high explosive grenades at them, get their attention.
We
and
were
then...
attempting, like, I think the idea here is we at least get into the facility without anybody realizing it, and then we can figure out how much chaos we want to cause.
All right, well,
Also,
I
we
can
wanna
go
give
pick the
them-
lock right now. Let's go do it.
Yeah, we also give them a chance to run away. So, we send the image and whatnot, give them a chance to run away, and if they don't, then that's their fault that they die.
I really think this is coming back to my original plan of just sneak in and pull the fire alarm. So,
Basically that. Let's go. Along the way, want to buy a mini welder.
I'm sure you have the appropriate license to own this, correct, sir?
I don't think
Absolutely,
it
see?
requires a license, actually.
It's a professional tool. Of course it does.
It's availability 1 with
Yeah, I
no
could-
letter after it.
yeah, I
Oh,
can
so
go
it's
to
DIY.
go to
Yes.
Menards and pick one up right now.
That's like allowing me to have a Burns-O-Matic. Oh wait, I have one of those.
The monofilament chainsaw is availability 3.
I needed a torch for the resin stuff I did the other night, and I don't
Which-
have one, so I used a Burns-O-Matic. It may or may not have been overkill.
Apparently, an availability 3 means that you can get it at a stuffer shack.
That is true. Stuffer Shack has everything.
So, you can get a monofilament chainsaw at stuffer shack.
I believe this, honestly.
Well,
I
you guys
believe
have
in
been
American-
goofing off for an hour and a half now, hour and 3/4 almost.
Let's
I
go
am
both.
I'm going to
Hey,
call
we're
a
providing
5-minute
valuable
break.
content.
I'm going to call a
This is all
5-minute break so you can continue talking and I can go use the restroom and get another drink. Maybe
And
an
then we
alcoholic
roll
one
into
because you're driving me to drink.
I like drinks.
So we will
Hey,
be back in
hey.
about 5 minutes.
The AI and the anthropologists of the future love our content. I mean, just imagine how many PhDs or whatever AIs go through equivalently are going to be made from just this one video, right?
In any case, I am going to buy a mini welder and some canisters because it seems like a good thing to have. But no, like we're supposed to be going in through the sewer. Odds are we're going to come out in like a freaking latrine or something, because where else would we come out? There's probably going to be a grate we have to cut. If I've seen the movies, I mean, maybe we'll be under shit water while we're trying to cut the grate.
It'll be like the Shawshank Redemption in reverse, right? Yes, I can imagine in the future when, after the great Matrix crash, and they manage to find these archival footages, they'll put together, they keep referring to these various movies, I assume.
I've always wondered how underwater welding, arc welding is. It seems like it could get iffy pretty quickly.
It does
It's
exist.
it's actually not that like the electricity is not the issue because you are never the easiest path to ground.
Well, yeah, you'd have to control your path to ground. You'd have to make sure that the easiest path is through that. But what if happens if that was no longer the case?
You're dead.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, if your freaking grounding clamp falls off while you're down there, and suddenly, like, the whole area around you is now the easiest path to ground, seems like it could become problematic.
But you're
But
wearing
it
a
also
rubber
depends
suit.
what.
Well,
Yeah,
so you have to
it also
also
depends.
remember that the when it comes to like if for whatever reason your welder starts to spew electricity around you, which most of them are designed to not like physically not be capable of doing that. But if that were to happen, the electricity is actually going to lose its both its amplitude and its voltage very quickly because of the square inverse rule. Because it's
The
traveling in
resistance of
literally
the water.
every yeah, it's traveling in literally every direction simultaneously.
Yeah,
So
you do know that a lot of high voltage workers just wear a suit that conducts the electricity around them, and they're perfectly fine dealing with like tens of kilowatts without any issue. And you got to
What
remember,
about
if
the
you're in
ones that
solid
are in
water,
the chopper and they have to like hook up to the power line so they're equal voltage?
yeah,
well,
but
so
it's AC, so it's an alternating voltage that they're adjusting to. They just have to try and stay in phase, and that's only to minimize the chance of it jumping from them to something else to form a link. But again, the suit is designed to try and take it around your outside of your body. So AC is generally safer than DC because it will generally try and stick to your skin. It won't penetrate as deep. So it needs a much higher voltage to kill you with AC. That's one of the reasons they tried pushing for AC. You only need a small voltage appropriately placed across your heart, and what is it, like less than 10 milliamps to kill you with DC. Whereas because of AC, again, the frequency change means it tries to stick to your skin. You need a much stronger voltage to actually
It
penetrate into your heart.
also tends to knock you away.
yeah, so the because of the way that your muscles work, AC causes your muscles to
Spasm.
involuntarily retract away from it, whereas DC causes them to clamp down. So if the initial shock with AC doesn't kill you, it won't kill you. On the other hand, with DC, if the initial shock doesn't kill you, it still might.
But
Um,
what about, for example, the I don't even know how many freaking amps, probably like 200 or 300 amp switchgear service. If that arcs when you're inside the switchgear room.
you're pretty much fine because again, a lot of
No, no,
those
no, no,
things.
no, no, no. I'm not talking about a shock. I am talking about an arc blast. When you're
Well,
So long
hitting
as it avoids your
switchgear?
heart and your brain. Yeah, so
No,
long
no,
as it
no,
avoids
no,
your
no.
heart and your.
I'm talking about arc blast.
I
You're in a
understand.
room with a bomb.
I'm assuming what you actually mean is an EMP pulse with
Mm-mm.
that much.
Have you never seen a spark? Ever imagine a spark? It's an explosion of electricity.
Yeah, that's what an
But
electromagnetic pulse is.
imagine that it's like a freaking grenade.
Yeah. It's
I've
an
I've
electromagnetic
taken
pulse.
classes on this which I mean, I say classes like 4 hours of like, hey, don't do this or you'll die. But like, professional electricians have talked about how once you reach the level where you're like basically wearing a bomb suit to go in and move this switchgear, realistically, the protection you're wearing is the difference between an open casket and a closed casket. Because the concussive force of the arc blast is probably going to turn you into jelly anyways.
Well, so electricity doesn't actually have a lot of kinetic energy. You have to remember it's electrons, so it's not going to have a lot of concussive force to it.
It
How
does heat
back
up
to
the
the
air,
shit
though.
that blows panels apart.
It would need to be
the
more
problem
than...
isn't that the electricity has kinetic energy; it's that the electricity converts to kinetic energy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it heats the air. I believe, what is it? Air ionizes at 1 megavolt per meter, roughly. So,
but the
provided
point
you're
of the
dealing with the
suit
lower
is to
voltages.
keep that electricity outside of the suit, so that way the
It's not at that
air
point. It's not
combustion doesn't happen
electricity.
inside of you.
Yeah,
Or
no,
in
At
the
that
more
point, it's not
concerned that
electricity.
Yeah,
It's
you're
more
thinking
concerned
that
that
he's
it's
walking
pressurized.
through a Tesla coil. He's walking through bombs going off.
yeah, it is literally thermal and concussive energy.
So you're not taking shock damage; you're taking blunt force trauma.
No,
And
Well, you're
I
taking more like plasma damage, because you're basically plasmarizing the air, and that causes it to expand.
Which
And
is
so,
blunt force trauma when it knocks you across the room.
plus,
And the
I mean, I've
switchgear
never
outside our
dealt with that
place,
type of stuff, so I
this
don't really know much about it.
You couldn't pay me to get near that type of stuff. I'm not an electrician.
the switchgear at the facility where I work, the door to get into the switchgear room, and the switchgear room is like, I don't know, like 10 feet square. It's tiny. And the door faces like 2 feet away, well, maybe like 4 feet, the concrete side of our building. So if you get knocked out of this, if it hits you that hard, you're probably getting thrown into a concrete wall.
That'll learn you. Don't get hit by it.
Yeah.
I'm back, by the way. Is everybody back?
I don't think
Yes.
most of us left.
is
did. I
Malice
got a
here,
drink.
or... Yeah, Malice, you...
Oh, sorry, I had forgot to hit the button. Yeah, I'm here.
They were all...
I get nervous working on my 110 outlets in my house. Like, they're like, yeah, turn off the breaker. I'm like, no, I think I'll turn the whole house off, thanks. And the breaker.
I mean,
Hey,
as long
there-
as you verify zero energy state.
I do, by shutting everything off.
Hey, there's a guy who's been struck by lightning 7 times and still lived, so... You can
That's
do it.
entirely possible. It just depends on the route it took to ground.
See,
Exactly.
I'm lucky. I can actually feel the movement of electricity over 110 because when I was working on my parents' house in high school, I could tell when the uh, circuits we were replacing were alive or not just by putting my hand near them.
Your dog calls
Yeah, so-
bullshit.
I can tell if it's live by putting my hand on it.
Well,
You know,
everyone
I
can
learned
do
a-
that.
I learned a very important lesson when I was around 5 years old. There are snakes that live in the lamps.
They jump out and bite you.
Yes, I had a habit as a child of reaching up. If I'd turn on the light switch and the light didn't come on, I'd reach up and see if there was a light bulb. Well, one time there wasn't.
Nice.
I've
And
been bit by
I
one
ran out of
then.
that room screaming, Mommy, Mommy, there's a snake in the lamp.
Just
know when
snake
it's
in
bright.
reboot.
Look, it was traumatic enough that I remember it 40 some odd years later.
That's
and I
great.
bet I never did that again.
I did the same thing when I was setting up my friend's lights for his wedding. I was up on a tree and it was like damp, and I'm setting up these lights for a wedding ceremony, and it's just also like, ow, something bit me. They
I
had
have never...
their parents came out. Hey, what do you guys do? All the lights went out. I'm like, oh, never mind. I'm not bit. I'm apparently electrocuted.
You're not
Yeah, I've-
electrocuted.
I used to help a
I-
friend. He was doing electronics. He would repair VCRs, TVs, and such. And he warned me about the tubes on CRTs, which there were no flat screens at the time. But at the same time, he'd always be like, hey, stick your finger on that and see if it's still charged. They hold like 10, 20, 50,000 volts. I don't know how many. Enough to knock you across the room. And he was
I've
always trying
never-
to get me zapped.
I've never electrocuted myself beyond, just the static you get from moving one set of clothing off. But my mother's boyfriend in the 80s had a friend who got drunk and jumped over that high voltage fence warning around a transformer, like the power transformer relay to take it from the 30 kilovolts down to the 240 that we have here in Australia. And he touched it and literally blew his arm off. So,
I haven't heard of anybody getting electrocuted more than once.
Usually,
lightning strike.
well,
That's
no, because
electrocution. I just
you have to die in order to be electrocuted. Otherwise, you just got shocked. I
Oh, is that the definitional difference? Is it?
Yes, it is.
So anyway, guys,
Anywho,
we've been having fun, but now it's time to have a different fun.
all right. Are we going through the for the last time? Are we going through the front door or through the sewer?
All of the above.
And where is Guide making fireworks?
Ooh, preferably whichever entrance we're not using.
Well, there's only one official entrance. That is the little block building with the elevator.
I mean, that I don't know about taking the elevator down. That's why I suggested the sewers. I feel like we might need drones to try and help us figure out
I
how
don't
to
like
get there.
the elevator. I want to avoid it. That's why I want the sewer as well. Clutch, how do you feel?
I think we should go through the front door.
Clutch just
Indrigger?
wants to go in guns blazing.
I got a tank for that.
You don't have a tank.
I do.
He's got a steel lynx. That's basically a tank.
Like a
That's
tank.
not a tank.
You
It's
can't
like
fit
a
in a
tank.
steel link,
I
so
mean,
it's not a tank.
technically the Ajax is more of a tank, but
Look, if you guys want to go in guns blazing, Andriga's not going to stop you.
Or we
Yeah,
can just
get
sneak
into it.
in. I can pick the lock and we can go through the front door and pull a fire alarm. It'll be great.
There's guards at the front door.
Yeah, God smides. It'll be fine.
So quietly take care of front guards. Front
Yeah,
door guards.
yeah.
Well,
Exactly.
So is there no need for explosions?
I guess not.
Cool.
How many guards are on the front door? Since that
A
appears
handful.
to be where we're going.
It sounds like we're not going to give them a chance to flee, so because we can't warn the ones downstairs.
Has the
I mean, can we?
the video idea been nixed then?
No, I mean they still got to come and go, right? They go through shifts, so.
So
maybe
keep
we
in
can
mind,
just-
you're being paid to destroy or capture the facility. Whether the people inside are alive or not is irrelevant, other than your own conscience and how the world looks at you afterwards.
I think Kai and Clutch want to just kill everybody. I think
I've
Kenny
gotten that
and Andrigger
impression.
are the ones
Next
who
time
want
we
to
can
save
pull the
people.
fire alarm. There's a chance to get out.
well,
I
here's
mean,
my problem with that. If we go in through the front door and try and do something to make them leave,
They're
we're
going to come
between
through
them
you.
and the exit.
Well, what we can do is we can wait a couple of shifts and just give them warnings by sending the footage and whatnot. And then, once we've gone through one set of shifts, then everyone's at least been informed. And then, if they're still choosing to do their job, then, that's what they get for being wage slaves, I guess.
That's valid. I mean, so we're not concerned about them getting reinforcements from anywhere, right? Like Vishala's dead. They're just working because they had a contract and they're just fulfilling their contract, right?
That's
Yeah,
what it
'cause they
seems
got
like.
paid up front.
They've got limited matrix access as well, and we have a technomancer to do meta human in the middle, right? So you can stop any signals for support.
Well, okay, so I'm down with that. If we can sit there, well, you're talking about, as people come and go, broadcasting the whole thing with Vishala more than once. So, but I'm fine with that, honestly. If we want to spend a little while remotely broadcasting to anybody that comes and goes that, hey, the person who paid you is dead. Your contract's up. Maybe leave, and then we can go in.
Yeah, and if they bring more people, that's just more people for Kai and Clutch to kill, and they'll be happier, right?
I love
Works
this
for me.
plan.
All right, I think we have a plan. Let's do this. So,
And Andrew goes happy because it means he doesn't have to sit in the.
okay, Ches, we're going to stake the place out for a little while, and anybody that comes and goes, Kenny is going to broadcast Vishala's thing into their comm links. And unless they have good comm links, he can probably do that.
Yeah, so you're gonna go like 24 hours on a stakeout doing that?
Well, we probably don't even need to do that much. We just, tell them to inform everyone else about it as well, so that they.
So are you gonna contact the people, or just gonna be like anonymous? This is what happened to your boss.
Anonymous, obviously.
And what exactly are you doing? You're sending the horrific video. Is there a message accompanying it, or is it just like a video of Vishala being, let's just say, removed from life?
The facility is going to be permanently shut down.
I think you should engineer it with Baker and Bravo 221 or whatever his name is, sitting over the body, killing.
That's true. They're not in enough trouble yet.
I think you can be teabagging her or something. I don't know.
I don't want. You know what? I don't want to actually edit the video because people might be able to figure that out. But we could totally try and falsify the message origin is coming from them if you want to. And Chuz allows me to roll something for that. But no, I basically want to just send the message of, hey, this is what happened to your boss. Your contract is over. Feel free to leave. This facility is going to be shut down shortly.
Okay, so who all is working on this message, or is it just Kenny?
I am happy to give you a critical glitch if you'd like.
I would love to have
happy
a
to
critical
take.
glitch.
What do you want me to roll?
If you guys are working on this together, it would be influence. I assume you're not conning, so.
In that case, I won't help since I have no.
That teacup is stupid. The tea bag is in the wrong place. It should be in the cup. It should be the little flag that's hanging out. What the hell?
What are we doing?
It was just the most PG rated teabagging I could see that was fun.
Alright, so we're doing an influence roll to
word the message in a way that would encourage the most people to do what you want them to do.
Okay, and this is straight influence. I'm assuming, not negotiation.
Yeah, it's not a back and forth.
Then I did it wrong.
Let's see. We would have lost one dice off there.
Oh well, there you go.
So I guess I only have a +2 unless anybody else is adding in.
2
No, that's plenty.
Okay.
Yes, that is a more accurate teabag.
Wow, what the hell is up with Kenny's rolls tonight?
I mean, it's helping. You're helping.
Better than 50% is great.
Yeah, I'm always over 50% hits. That's crazy.
That's
We're not
fantastic
always over
until you
it.
need to be over.
That's why we keep you around here.
Well, now that I've said something about it, it's good.
That's why they don't sell you to Horizon. Why the hell does my chat not scroll properly?
Why is there an otter breaking the shell?
Because it's clam slamming.
Y'all are getting a little bit innuendo-ish, I think.
No.
Anyway.
And that's not an otter, that's a beaver. Come on, get it right.
Yeah. It's a
Totally
beaver,
beaver, right?
It's a beaver abusing a clam. Wait a minute.
You can't blame us for those perverts, Baker and Bravo 221. They just do all kinds of perverted things.
Can I do something to try and, like, obfuscate the source of origin? To make it seem...
Yes. I was trying to figure out what the word was you were trying to use was. Yes.
My bad. I don't know how to pronounce words.
No, it's okay. It caught me off guard.
Anyways, what would you like me to roll to attempt to obfuscate what are the...
What do you think that would be? Edit file?
Sure.
Because you're, like, editing the headers to look like somewhere else. That's how I'm going to go with it.
All right.
Yeah, our tangents tend to be tangential.
What? Oh my god!
Holy hell, 10 out of 17? What the hell is wrong with you?
What the?
Oh, it's because your wild die paid off.
Oh, nice. Finally.
For a change. And where were you trying to make it look like this was coming from?
The Baker and Bravo, whoever the hell these people are going on about.
The B team?
Yes, the B team.
Actually, it's funny because in that chapter, they are actually the B team. That's the section that they're under. I think that might have been why they were 221 Bravo and Baker, because B's. I just realized that. It's been how many months? I are smart and quick on the uptake.
So
Yeah, you have done a very convincing facsimile of a male coming from the B team. So you're going to see if what happened.
I mean, I don't know that we're going to, especially Kai and Clutch are probably not going to wait more than a few hours for this to settle in, but make sure that
I
they have
can
a
nap.
chance to be aware that problems are coming and their contract's over.
Kai's busy watching Urban Brawl, so as long as that's going on, you're probably good.
Isn't Urban Brawl going off like 24/7?
I mean, yeah, but Kai's attention span is about that of a goldfish, so.
Squirrel.
Hey, goldfish actually have pretty good attention span. Mythbusters proved you can train them to do a maze.
Yeah, but they do have limits.
So yeah, you make a pretty convincing forgery, and your influence wasn't awful. So you notice a couple of guards here and there, each shift kind of leaving. I'm sure you're keeping count. Let's say 8 of them left,
And none went in. I like this.
and 4 of them didn't have standard. No, 3 of them didn't have the normal guard get up on. You know, they weren't. What's the word? Uniform the same.
All right, we like this.
All right, Kai, high value targets.
Now we kill the peoples that live and we steal their uniforms. Oh, that left.
I mean, do we want to wait for another shift change and just kill the person?
Well, I was saying that the 8 people was between 2 or 3 shift changes.
Nah, it's fine.
Probably 2. It was probably a couple. You probably had 1 or 2 stay each shift, and that's it. And maybe after the first shift, some of the people down below saw the message and were like, "Yep, that's enough for us to nope on out."
All right, let's do this. I'm gonna walk up and try the door.
You are stopped by a guard. Excuse
Wait,
me,
I
but
thought you all went home.
no. There's some cowards left. You need to leave the premises. This is a private facility.
All right, that's fine. I'll walk back to my van and we can pop the Panther assault cannon.
Well, if you get to bring your Panther assault cannon, I get to bring my
Well, the
machine
Panther
gun.
assault cannon is mounted to the van.
True.
He's
I'm not gonna be able to bring it
that.
inside. All you gotta do is shoot the 2 guards in front barely with it.
Okay, Chuz, I have a question. Can I
Okay.
fire the Shawazi Blazer with one hand?
The what?
The flamethrower?
I don't know. What are you trying to accomplish? He
Use
says
the
with deep suspicion.
You use the blazer for one attack in a round, and then pull out a sliver gun and shoot people with that for my second attack in a round
What is the purpose of that?
to get 2 attacks in a round.
I mean, you can normally do 2 attacks in a round. I don't care if you do it with the flamethrower and the sliver gun, as long as you don't violate action economy. You can flavor it however you would like.
I just
Keep
wanted
in
to make
mind,
sure
there's
that
the
that was
whole.
okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's two-handed. What's your strength?
3.
That's probably plenty to fire it one-handed. Maybe with a dice roll penalty, who knows? Depends on how badly you're killing my mooks.
Fair.
I mean, if you start noticing that they're getting 10 bonus dice on their soak tests, well, you've pushed too far.
I'll start with the machine gun.
I'm just waiting for you to tell me what you're doing.
I think
I
we're going
told you.
through the front
I
door.
just popped the Panther assault cannon to shoot the 2 guards and told me I couldn't come in.
I don't see any dice rolled.
Okay.
Well, okay
Roll
then.
some dice. Let's
So
go.
do we do initiative or do we just do the assault cannon?
Well, I'm assuming the assault cannon is going to be opening initiative if anybody survives. Keep in mind the door is now closed again. So you're shooting a building?
Oh, I guess so. I mean, I thought I was just walking up to the doors and they're outside saying I couldn't come near the door.
Yeah, they did. They met you outside and said you can't come in. You went away, they went away. Also, you didn't select your token.
Yeah, I have no idea where my token is. 1 second.
It's on the main page. I got you.
I was too zoomed in as well as probably.
Are we all rolling? Is it go time?
If you're all going to go.
Wait a minute. I rolled wrong.
I can't remember the rules for walls.
It's
Shooting
breaking
through
a
walls
barrier
is
in.
different.
Yeah, it's breaking a barrier. I think you just need to overcome its structure rating, which is probably going to be like 16, because structure rating is somewhere in the core rules as well.
Why are my... Oh, for God's sake, the damned sandbox is dead. There's a reason I switched to Foundry with everything but Shadowrun.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
if only somebody had written the cool character sheet for Foundry rather than Roll20.
Tyrannian did one for Foundry. I haven't looked at it though.
Okay.
I have a sneaking suspicion that that's coming.
No, I'm not going to jump down that. I'm going to continue supporting the Roll20 sheet.
I mean, I assume the API is quite different for Foundry compared to Roll20, right?
It's a lot better. It's not as restrictive because basically any player can write their own scripts for macros and stuff. It's all JavaScript.
Nice.
I haven't played with it, but I mean they're pretty open about it. It's nice. I mean, like entire game systems are done by random people.
But also, then, like, could a player write actually worthwhile macros to handle complex stuff
Yes, like actual logic.
instead of? I mean, you have. It's been a while since me, you, and Zetterog were like, camping in the Roll20 chat, but you know what I mean. How we've been trying to figure out how to make Roll20.
Yeah, you can't do if then. You can't do if then logic with the Roll20 macros because there is no logic built into the macro language.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is JavaScript. I'm sure it's a limited version of JavaScript, but it's JavaScript, so you've got at least basic if then else switch, that kind of stuff is all available. And they give you objects for the character, the target, etc. I haven't written anything functional, but I've looked into it in the process of figuring out how Foundry works. I want to figure out the basics before I go into the hacking it to do what I want it to.
I'm just so
Fair
invested in Roll20 over the years. It's like,
Well, I am too, but
at this
at this point, I'm not playing D&D hardly at all because I've just lost interest when they disappointed me with Spelljammer. And,
Oh, yeah, WotC's pretty fucked.
and I bought all the books for Starfinder on Roll20, and half of them, the drag and drop from the compendium doesn't do squat. The official Roll20 character sheet is the only one that supports any compendium stuff. Doesn't support it well and is broken, and they have that locked behind their own little buy Roll20 thing, so I can't hack that to fix it. So it's just they've basically moved me out of the market. The Patreon from people supporting the Roll20 character sheet is paying for the Roll20 subscription, so I will continue to support the Roll20 character sheet, but I'm done giving Roll20 money if the products are going to be subpar.
Valid.
And they try and fix the UI and everything, and every time they do it, they break half a dozen other things. It's just frustrating. Needless to say, I'm not sponsored by Roll20.
Well, I'll have to probably check out Foundry at some point, because I mean, it sounds like they're a better system. I mean, you can tell me and let me know when.
Yeah, I mean, I'll let you into the lobby that I have so you can play around with it. There's other places that you can do it. The biggest thing about Foundry is if you're going to be a DM, you have to buy a license. But you buy the license once, and then you can host it apparently on a Raspberry Pi computer or your normal computer. It's it's a web app basically. So you would need the bandwidth to run it. I'm using a hosting service.
I run a little Minecraft server on my little laptop, so I'm pretty sure that they could.
And I'm running it on Forge because I won a gift card for it. But the Forge annual middle of the road subscription that's good enough for me is $9 a month if you pay monthly, and if you pay annually, it's like $96 for the year or something. So it's basically the same as a pro account on Roll20.
Yeah, exactly.
But you own the software, so if you cancel the account, you can just host it on your own machine instead of paying Forge VTT. You still own the Foundry license. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I would imagine hosted on a Pi would get pretty rough. I would avoid hosting it. Yeah, there is a $5 a month, but as a DM, I wanted the $8.99 one. I don't need the I'm talking to the viewer, by the way. I don't need the expensive one because that's just way too much for me. Yeah, $9 is reasonable. And if you pay for the annual, it's like $95 or whatever. It's about the same as Roll20 Pro, which I've been paying for 3 years now. Yeah, 3 years.
Yeah, I'm too much of a cheapskate, so I still DM on Roll20 on GM.
But that's the nice thing about Foundry is you can run it local and you pay for the license. Now, the one thing I would say is, and I think this is a bad thing, what little D&D support there is requires piracy. I would not participate in that. But I don't play D&D, so it doesn't matter. The compendium, that's why I love it for the Paizo. I bought the Paizo books on Roll20 and they're useless. Well, on Foundry, they're free because of how Paizo's model works. Yeah, you can drown yourself in plugins. I think I'm just figuring things out and I've got like 60 plugins in my lobbies. Because basically the base game is cool and useful, but then users have gone, hey, let's add this functionality. Bang, done. And you can. Roll20, if you want to do stuff like that, the API stuff is you can do, but it's not as you can't interact as much with the UI as you can in Foundry. Anywho. So I'm going to say that there's 3 guards. You had 4 hits. You hit the building.
Also, no, that is not my turn.
Oh, that was Kenny.
I had 8 hits first.
Oh, I switched out when you rolled. I was restarting the initiative tracker. I'm sorry, you did those before I got to roll initiative for the guards, so that doesn't count.
Alright. I get a second shot anyway.
So you hit the building with 18 hits. I'm going to say that first volley was enough to destroy the front of the building.
And then whatever's behind the building.
That one probably finished destroying the front of the building, and if you didn't down the guards, they probably ran away.
All right.
Because Panther Cannon is not something that they're equipped to fight.
Plus, they know that deep
Now-
shit's coming.
I would like Clutch to roll his edge attribute.
Like my edge attribute, or how much edge I got right now?
No, just your attribute. Okay. I was hoping for 0 hits.
Why?
Because on 0 hits, you would have destroyed the elevator.
Oh, nice. Sweet. Let's go.
So the
There you
edge
go.
roll is basically like a luck roll.
Gotcha.
Should we call in Ghostwalker's airdrop now? Or not
Ghostwalker?
Yeah, Ghostwalker. No.
When did
Guy.
you get his comm code?
Let's call it Guide's airstrike now.
Where are you calling the airstrike for? And he needed time to prepare.
Right on the building.
The building you just blew to bits?
Yes, that one.
Yeah, I think it's on the ground. I don't think that's
Elevator
going to
that
help.
we need to go down.
So you're going to destroy the elevator that you want to use?
Yes.
I am very confused. Why?
I'm confused
Because
as well.
Kenny's afraid to use it, so he just wants to blow it up.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly. No, because
that's
chaos.
fine.
Let's blow up everything. Anyways, let's go.
Well, yeah, but everything you're supposed to destroy is all underground. Oh, you guys are such consummate professionals.
Only way I know how to be.
All
I
right,
get it.
so I'm just going to delete these guys. We can drop back out of initiative.
I can roll the tank in now to get to the elevator. Who's going to push the button?
So you've got a little tiny elevator. So you're going to make the steel links go down the elevator?
Is
Well,
there?
I feel like the steel links would either not fit or completely fill the elevator.
That's fine. It can completely fill the elevator. Is there a emergency escape hatch?
No, but
For
there's a
the elevator.
stairwell right beside the elevator.
So what we do is we send the
Nice.
steel links down, and we take the stairs, and we just time the sending the steel links down, so that way we both reach the bottom of the floor at the same time. So they shoot at the steel links while we come in through the stairwell.
Yeah, I like it. Let's do it.
The elevator is going to be quicker than you.
Well, that's why I said
Well,
we
I'll wait
time
a couple
sending it down.
seconds. Oh, well, someone will wait a couple seconds. I have to be in the steel lake, so...
That's going to be problematic too, because remember there was like some sort of signal blocking.
You just have to.
Fine. I'll have to go in the elevator with the steel links. I'll lay down behind it. You're allowed to use that for cover.
Well, no, you can lie under it, right? I mean, it's not like it's going to fall down and crush you.
Love that
It's
plan.
a wheeled vehicle, right? So therefore, it must have an undercarriage space you can hide under and fit within the elevator.
Yeah, because all wheeled carriages have that.
Indeed.
I would like to introduce you to a Nissan 370Z. Try hiding underneath that.
Yeah, I can just go behind it. It's fine.
I
Well,
mean,
it
you
depends
can
where the
use it
juzzle.
for cover.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Let's prop my body up behind it. We'll be good. Let's do this.
Okay, I need to get back on the start screen. I definitely wasn't doing any setup on the other screen.
I mean, you just definitely weren't doing any setup, period, right?
Nope. Setup. Who does that? Is Andrew going in with Major?
Yes, she is. I mean, I have to stay with.
Absolutely. Why would you not have cool beats while you're like beating the shit out of people?
To me, DJ is basically a Furby, but not terrifying.
I think DJ is terrifying. Have you seen those high-powered lasers that he's shooting everywhere? It's a miracle he hasn't blinded anyone or given laser corrective surgery, one of the two.
Or both.
Ooh, laser corrective surgery from a DJ would be
So,
interesting.
Clutch, you're riding the elevator with the steel links?
Yep, I'm just gonna have him prop me up behind it because you can take cover
I'm
behind
not
it. So,
carrying Clutch down, so this is fine.
just gonna run down there with it.
And you guys are basically so you're not going to be there on scene immediately. You're going to see yourselves on the map, but you're not actually there. Where the hell's there's Kenny?
So this is like a service elevator, right? Where you can like roll big pallets and stuff in.
Sure, it's big enough for the Steel Lynx, which is a large drone.
I mean, I'm sure the Steel Lynx can actually fold itself down into like a few people's worth of space.
Still a large drone. All right, I'm going to reset your initiative. Boink. And I almost opened up my weather station link instead of clicking the button for the maps. All right, here we go. You should be loading in now. So you guys are on the left side, the west side of the screen. Once you've loaded in, go ahead and select your tokens, roll for initiative, because that's a thing that I say. Oh, did I tell you? Two of my Starfinder players came by town the other day, and I took them to Disney. Because, you know, I know somebody who works there and we have benefits, right? Their daughter knew that this was going to happen, and she made a counted cross-stitch framed thing that is a D20 with the text under it that says select your token and roll for initiative. That is so cool.
Nice.
I see 1, 2, 3. Who's missing on initiative?
Me.
Probably
Go
me.
do it.
I keep hitting it and it never goes on there.
The fact that it said select your token is beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, well, that's what I always say. Select your token. And of course, in Foundry, you don't have to select your token.
Well, actually, now apparently you don't have to on Roll20 anymore after like
well,
a million years.
The DM still has to because it doesn't know who the hell it's rolling for elsewise.
But
yes, it will help.
just the fact, I mean, there's so many roll for initiative things out there, but the fact that it's
That is
select your
kind of like
tokens-
what a Steel Lynx is, except not, because you can't go inside the Steel Lynx. Sorry, Andrew.
Yeah, but you
I-
know,
You should, because it's obviously a ripoff of Ghost in the Shell.
I don't know if the Steel Lynx existed before they did or not. I don't know.
Ghost in the Shell introduced them in, what was it? The comics I think came out in like '93 or something, and the movie came out in '95.
Yeah, I don't know enough
that's about right.
Shadowrun lore to know when the Steel Lynx happened, but Shadowrun's been around since '89.
Yeah.
So maybe they're
and
Tamagotchi,
Steel-
maybe not.
I'm pretty sure the Steel Lynx is like one of the things that was in the first iteration of Shadowrun.
And also, the rules flat out state all vehicles are drones. Not all drones are vehicles. You cannot ride in a drone. You can in a vehicle.
Look, that just means that you've got to take a
That means
Diamondback
any way of trying to
different
make the
ways.
drone propel you or drag you or anything else is trying to skirt the rules.
No, that's why you get a Diamondback, which is a motorcycle, and you give it wheeled locomotion.
And that's even worse.
Or you give it
You can't create a mech
make it a
either.
walker.
People have been trying to do that since BattleTech and Shadowrun are owned by the same company. Well, the rights are.
I mean, you could absolutely put walker mobilization on a small vehicle.
But you are not supposed to.
Why?
Because stop breaking the game with the hazy, ill-defined rules.
Look, I just want to put 8 legs on my motorcycle. Is that so wrong?
So, this is what you see, and I'm going to say it's going to be round 2 before everybody else gets to appear. So, Clutch, good luck.
All right.
So we're going to sort the initiative tracker, and I'm going to press start so that we get some music, maybe. I sorted it the wrong way. There we
I
go.
was just
I'm
saying.
gonna double check the
Something-
rules for
We're playing
flamethrowers.
golf rules for initiative. Low roll goes first. Kenny, no, I'm kidding. Steel Link's combat drone. You see a lot of people in front of you.
I'm gonna shoot him on full auto then.
You hope. What you're doing full auto on who?
A bunch
All
of
of
people
them.
that's in front of me.
It affects a 2-meter square, so you will not be able to hit 2 people with a single full auto.
Gotcha. Alright. That's 2 meters.
So you'd be better off just doing 2 semi-autos or 2 burst fires.
Alright.
It's not
Guys,
2
I'll
meter.
burst.
It's not 2 meter radius. It's 2 meter diameter. So basically 4 squares on the map.
Oh, burst fire instead. Same thing, apparently.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, full auto is great if they're all bunched up.
Gotcha.
I think you can expand it by lowering your dice pool and AR.
Yeah, maybe. I don't remember that.
Well, apparently both of them
so,
are.
yeah,
so-
you hit with 7. So who were you shooting?
I'll do the first 2 by me. The one right to my left and the one right next to him.
So, of course, he has 1,000,000 dice. Did I mention the universal dice pool adjustment of 20?
Shockingly, no.
He rolls 3, so he's only going to have to soak, 13 of those? No problem.
Yeah, piece of
He's
cake.
dead. Are you shooting stick and shock? Yes, you are. Aren't you nice?
I don't think so.
It says it on your
Hey.
sheet.
Oh, it says high explosive 400, 100 stick and shock, but I
Oh,
have
you
the high
didn't- so were
explosive
you
for my-
shooting fatal ammo?
Oh yeah.
Oh, look, there's blood splatters. That's new. That's also something that Foundry has built in. Oh, he did even better. He's going to soak all 14. No problem. Yep, he's dead. Oh, the blood splatters from the API. Never mind. It's not Roll20 adding cool stuff. It's a third-party person adding cool stuff. So that was Steel Lynx's turn.
Yep, that's all I got.
Andrigger, you're going downstairs. Kai, you're going downstairs. Lone Star Patrolman is not a Lone Star Patrolman. The name is wrong. It's Facility Security. Ignore the name that is actually the NPC dragged out of the compendium.
It says it's facility security team.
Oh, no. If you look at the turn order, if you look at the turn order, it may or may not show names. I don't know if you see them or not.
What it says is it is facility security's team. Turn. In the end of turn.
Right, no, I was talking about the actual turn tracker. I don't think you guys see names.
Not in the actual turn tracker.
Yeah. Okay, so he's going to shoot at the Lynx because he doesn't realize. I don't think he realizes. I'm going to make him see if he realizes. Perception. What would you say the threshold is to see Clutch? Clutch isn't hiding. He's just collapsed.
Yep, just
So,
laying on the ground.
I'm going to say like.
He's obviously just dead body.
I'm going to
It's
say
just another
2.
dead body.
Oh,
The
he
bright
does
green
see. He does see you,
Hair.
and he does not recognize you as one of his people, so he's going to shoot at you. You would have probably cover. I don't know, 3 or 4.
Sounds good.
I can't remember. Does cover give you extra dice on your defense?
I don't know if it gave me extra dice or what it gives me. Yeah.
I think it gives you dice, so you'll get 4 more dice because your Steel Lynx is blocking clear view.
Gotcha.
But do you actually get the defense test if you're effectively unconscious?
Well, the defense test is a combination of body and actual agility. In theory,
Well, it's-
probably reaction, right?
It's pure reaction plus intuition, so I would assume it has nothing to do with how tough.
Oh,
you are.
yeah, that's Soka's body. I'm still going to give him a response because shooting fish in a barrel is just not cool. 3 hits.
Jip. You didn't let me have it previously.
I didn't? Well, good. Clutch.
Oh.
Clutch gets to soak 5 then. It's all Andrigger's fault.
Come on, you know you want to at
okay.
least HBK us.
So soak.
The only one who will survive this will be Kenny.
He's
We're
usually
gonna
the
do a
first one
reverse
down.
South Park, right?
So you took
Oh my
5.
god, you didn't kill Kenny, you killed everyone else.
Are they using anything? That is 5 physical. Ow! Next. Fortunately, these guys are not very well wired, so they don't have a whole lot of initiative. And he
Don't
yells,
worry,
"Get the
Clutch, I got the
rigger!"
heal. I got the heal
Nope.
spell.
What rigger? What are you talking about? There's no rigger. There's just a damn bot, drone, whatever the hell they're called.
Yeah, no one said I was a rigger.
He's gonna. Well, the one guy said, "Get the rigger."
I could just be the maintenance man.
He would know the maintenance man because there isn't one. Your drone needs to defend against 3 hits,
Alright.
and he's gonna jump back here where he's got cover 3.
Alright, that was weird. Maybe do it twice.
Oh, did you roll an extra 4 dice for your cover?
No, because
Oh yeah, because you don't get to defend.
you said I didn't get to defend.
Yeah, right. That is correct.
Feel I should have my armor at least be able to defend because I'm
Well,
wearing
except
it.
armor is a DR thing. What is your DR?
I was 7.
It's a wash with their AR, so.
Gotcha.
All right, so that was that one, and you're yeah, you dodged completely. Next one is going to do the same. He's going to try and see you, probably not be successful. I said 2, so he did see you. So he's going to shoot at you. 3 again. 5. Soak. Would you like you to use some edge?
Nah, it'll be fine.
You took 4. Would you like to use some edge to re-roll some of those 3 dice?
No, because I'm going to re-roll 2 dice. That's
a
crazy
valid
talk.
point. That is his turn. Oh, well, I didn't say it, so he's not moving. He's brave. They think that they've taken out the rigger at this point, don't they? And it shot him twice, right? Perception. Yeah. Wow. Unlucky with those perception rolls. They're getting 50% like Kenny. 2. So you're soaking 4. Unless you want him to re-roll some of those hits.
I don't think I can. I think I can only do enough to do 1.
You only have 1 edge?
I have 2 edge right now because I put 2 in the talk at the beginning.
Well,
And they're still there.
Yeah, they're still there, so you can use all 4 of them.
Yeah, I can
But
reroll.
he's
2,
only
I guess.
he's only got 2 hits, so you can only make him re-roll 2.
Yeah, reroll 2. Wasn't it 2 for each one you're rerolling?
Huh?
No,
No,
one
it's 1 for 1.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, he only gets 1, so you were soaking 3. So you take 2.
Now 1.
I get the
Blocks
feeling-
away from being dead.
I get the feeling Andrew should probably head over to you pretty quickly.
Kenny is
DNI.
Kenny is running downstairs, and Steel Lynx.
Alright then.
Wait, I have guys that didn't get to go. That guy. No, I don't. I removed the dead ones. That's why. Okay, Steel Lynx.
Alright, one second. I gotta lower my dice by 3.
If I will say this, if the Steel Lynx, like, if you reconfigured it, you could have it squat down to cover you better so that you can't be shot at.
Well, I figured I already did that.
Well, to move it out of the elevator, it wouldn't be in that position.
Gotcha. Alright, well, I will also do that, I guess.
So you could fire and do that as your move.
I hit the button, waiting for the thing to come through. There it goes.
5 hits with the RPK. Which one were you shooting at? The one out in the
One right in
open?
front of me, I guess.
The easy target. He is, of course,
Yo.
going to soak all of that. Oh, he's going to defend against most of it. So he's only got to soak 10. All right. He takes 8. Is that enough? No, it's not. He's still standing. You've got another round, don't you?
I do.
No.
Shoot one of the other people, though.
Ah,
At least they'll get negatives.
soften them up. They'll get negatives if I remember to give them negatives. This one probably has the least cover.
Sounds good.
Two against, so you're net 11. So he is down. Oh no, he gets what did I say, 2? He gets 2 dice. He is still down.
Oh,
I think-
red.
I don't think cover adds to your soak, does it?
Soak or defense, either way, would have had the same
But
effect.
Yeah, but you gave it to both.
What? Oh, I did, didn't I? Yeah, well, either way.
Could be a back.
I was wondering what that modifier was. I did it, but I don't know what it is. I'm on autopilot here, guys. Dog brain is taking over. You know how drones are when the dog brain's in control. It's not very smart.
I'm
saying
in
that
that state
people
now, so
are-
it's all good.
Are you saying that sleep-deprived people are about as intelligent as a drone?
Maybe. I'm not sleep deprived though. I'm just dumb. Andrew, you arrive at the bottom of the stairs. There's a the push to enter door, as you would expect with little bar. You can charge right in.
So I assume I'm not technically jumped in now, right? I had to be
I
out
would
of being
assume
jumped.
not. Because
Okay,
how would
cool.
you get down there and have a signal?
Sure. I'm
So if you wanted
assuming-
to, you could collapse and charge in as Who's what's it?
Sure, but I'm assuming Clutch is probably telling me, I feel like I'm bleeding out here. I might need help. Ow, 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 ow.
I would
Something like that.
assume he's on Kenny's hand. Did you guys ever each buy biomonitors or anything for fun things like that?
I have a
buys the biomonitor?
biomonitor. I don't know that anyone else did, but I also said that I was switching all of my wireless off, so I'm pretty
That is
sure
correct.
they can't see my biomonitor.
That is correct.
Also, if
Clutch.
you're not, just wanted to point out, if you're completely off wireless, then you're not on the T-TAC or anything else.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
I trust you. I'm all wireless for you, baby.
All right. So what are you doing,
Uh,
Andrew?
Well, assuming I know that Clutch is hurt,
You would
I'll
know
prioritize.
Clutch is injured.
Yep, cool. In that case, I'll try and prioritize getting enough, well, close enough to be able to heal him. So minor to... Actually, how far can I get? I could get
You
in...
could get there with a normal movement.
Yep, cool. So I'll minor to get there, then I'll major to heal. So I will try and heal... Whoops, where's the wrong tab? I'll try and heal Clutch, since he's obviously hurting and there's no one better than me. What is his essence? Because I'm sure
It's one. It's one.
It's one, seriously? So what you're telling me is there's basically no point in me using my heal spell on you because I'm gonna get 0 hits?
I don't know. I have a one. That's all I can tell you.
You'd be better off hitting him with a wrench than a heal spell.
Can I possibly use Biotech's also negatively impacted. What's that quality? More metal than metahuman
More
or something,
machine
isn't
than
it?
metahuman.
Yeah.
I
should
do have
definitely invest in
mostly
that Clutch.
bio. I definitely have mostly bioware, but you know.
But yeah,
I
you
think
don't
it's-
have a way to heal him currently, I don't believe. At least not
Sorry,
without a good roll.
Which I'm unlikely to get. So
you
you're
got
one,
edge.
which is... Well, I'm currently at effectively -1. Do I hurt him for doing that? Or it can't go below 0 at least, I hope, right?
You can't hurt him.
Yeah.
But your threshold is 4, so you would have to roll 5 or better to heal 1 box or more.
Well, I think it's -3, isn't it? No,
No, it's 5
it's
minus
-4.
essence. Right there in the description. 5 minus the
Yeah, yeah.
essence.
Yep. So yeah, I rolled 3. I don't think I've only got 1 edge. I can't raise it up. So I
Yeah.
guess I waste my time and I realize, huh, you suck.
Well, you still have to roll your drain. You still have to roll your drain.
True. Let's see if I hurt myself in the process.
Yes, that's right. That's right, mage. Drain yourself into oblivion. Sleep,
Well, it's
little
only 3.
mage.
No. At least I don't hurt myself. That's something.
All right. Anything else?
And then, yeah, a minor action switch to VR, but I don't have a major, I don't think, at that point.
Yeah, you've already used 2 minors and a major.
Yeah.
All right.
And a turn, but there's now 2 bodies that are going to be protected by this drone, right? We're not going to...
Until the drone wanders off. Kai! Kai, you would actually start. You would start within the elevator in either your spot or Kenny's spot, but yeah.
Yeah, I am probably going to move over.
And for anybody plotting out movements, the small pipes you could probably clamber over. The bigger pipes are something you have to go around, but they do function as cover.
Can I, like, move behind this bigger pipe here?
In the corner there? Yeah, I suppose so. You could, like, stand on the little pipe beside you.
Yeah, I just want to, like, brace my machine gun up against that and then shoot this guy.
Daka.
Yeah.
I like how you're being all tactical to take on the regular ass worker over there that is already on death's door.
Look.
He saw what they did to Mollis, even though he didn't, because he's not on wireless.
I just want to point out, I assume Major also goes on my turn, because she technically gets her own actions until I jump in, so... she still gets 2 attacks of her own, right? It's just they're gonna...
What would her trigger have been? Nothing is shot at you.
Well, it was basically to shoot whoever is the enemies around there, right? Because we're assuming that we're going to kill anyone who's still left, right? So, I'm assuming that's what she would have done, since that would have been the basic...
Shoot anybody who's not us.
Anybody that's not us, exactly.
I mean, weren't you right before we went in here talking about how you didn't want to kill anyone we didn't have to?
Oh, no. I'm like still using gel rounds, so I'm not killing them. It's just
gotcha.
punishing them for being in here. Anyway, there's my shots if I get 2 or 1 and it's whatever. Jeez, machine.
I'm busy adding things. Never mind me. So, Major, who was Major shooting at? The guy out in the open?
Whoever she can see, she's a drone. So.
The guy out in the open would be the only one.
Yeah, in that case, the guy out.
In that case,
He's
I
going
would
to.
move
He's
farther.
going to defend against all of them. Almost. What is your DV and all that stuff?
I assume it's still the same for...
You didn't roll the right thing, so I don't know any of it.
I'll do...
Just click on wherever you've got the weapon configured so that I can see the ARs and stuff.
So I'll do it in my... because it's configured that it's under the assumption I generally do it, so... There you go.
There we go.
So it would...
So the AR/DR calculation's a wash. So 6 and 4 is 10, and he got a 3, so 7. Yeah, he's done. So she shot him, and then shot him as his body was crumbling to the floor again. Overkill much? Now, Kai, would you like to rethink your plan?
Yes, I would like to sprint instead of walking. And apparently my Roll20 has been interrupted, so I need to refresh my page.
Where would you like to be? Oh, you got to refresh.
Yeah. Give me
Let's say-
1 second.
No worries. Oh, look, there is a potential bot.
That sucks for you, bot.
I mean, we've got Major, we've got a Steel Lynx. I think we've got a couple bots here.
No, I'm looking at the Twitch stuff.
Always
Well, I mean-
messing with my wounds.
Obviously,
Yep,
a human
that-
being can be.
Yes,
Can
because
su-
Michael QMZ35A is in 1,231 live channels currently. No.
Obviously, a human can pay attention to that many live channels at once. I mean, what about you,
Wait, you're
Chaz?
supposed
That
to
just means
leave the channels?
I see.
The funny thing is this site, I believe, uses a bot to detect the bots.
Nice.
It's a shame that I have disconnected myself.
Yeah,
From-
my wound tracker just keeps going from like 8 to 9, 8 to 9, 9 to 8.
Is it really?
Yeah. Just so you know.
I was wondering what was going on with you up in the corner there.
Like, I'm like, who's messing around with my wounds? And I realized no one is. I'm like, I think it's just doing it by itself. Wait,
So,
there. All
I
of it
just-
went.
I adjusted it to try and stop whatever was malfunctioning.
Chuz, I know what I want to do now.
Okay.
I would like to fire full auto.
At Malus and Andriger? Or at Clutch and Andriger?
Over here, where I'm pinging.
You can't see them.
Oh, okay.
They are staged.
Gotcha. In that case, I will...
But you do see a
fire-
door there, and there's also a door south of you.
Yeah, no, if I can't actually see that, then I will fire at the guy I have a clear line of sight on now.
No, I actually forgot to roll initiative for that. Yeah,
That's
you-
right. They were just shitting their pants for a turn.
He does not have cover, so yes, he's definitely clear sight. And you have a pipe that you could take cover behind.
Yeah, but I don't have the action economy for that because I used up 4 miners to, or I used my major to sprint, so I gotta
Right.
convert 4 miners to shoot.
Yep. So shoot.
Pew pew.
Glitch.
Fantastic.
I love it. It works. Look at all those ones. Happy day. Not a critical.
You're the
glitch, but-
anti-Baron.
I mean, it's too early to tell whether it's a critical glitch. He hasn't rolled a defense yet.
No, critical glitch would have been known. It would have been a glitch with 0 hits.
I thought
Yeah,
a critical
I mean, he could
glitch
still-
was you don't succeed.
No, no.
Yeah, no,
it
critical
means
glitch is
zero.
is 0 hits and more than half of them are ones or twos if you have bad luck.
Now,
Ah.
Chuz, you know he's obviously got enough edge to force 3 rerolls to get that crit glitch, right?
Well, I mean,
Make him reroll.
They are grunts, so no, they don't actually. Let's see here, and actually, I don't believe rerolls can trigger a critical glitch or a glitch. So he knocked off 1, so 9. He's soaking 9. So he's taking 8. You what?
Never mind. Go ahead.
So he takes 8. However, your gun just ejected the clip.
My bullets! No! I had a lot of bullets in there.
Of course, there's an action that can rectify that, but it costs you an action. That you don't
Yes,
have any
sir.
more of this round. That's your turn?
That is my turn.
This is what happens when you go without wireless. Your
Uh,
computer complains.
Yeah, that's it. That's what happened. Your gun was like, what? No wireless? No. Not cool.
It doesn't like the direct neural interface.
Actually, this guy's going to go over here somewhere. Yeah.
Well, I guess it thought you wanted to eject stuff.
Actually, he's going to sprint to here and take cover. That is his turn. That guy's dead. Why is he in the initiative? This guy is going to, well, you just shot at him. He's going to shoot back. Kai, welcome to Guntown.
I like Guntown.
Two hits. I'm sure you most definitely can't. Never mind. Your DR is 11. His AR was 8. It's still a wash. Was his turn. That was so fruitful and multiplying. This guy's gonna come over here and defend himself against Kai. Actually, he can shoot at you. You're gonna have. You didn't take cover, right?
No, I did not.
But you are behind a pipe, and he's behind a pipe, so I'm going to say that there's a little bit of cover there. You give yourself 2 bonus dice on the defense.
Okie doke.
Probably won't need it, but you know. I rest my case. Oh, you might have. Did they help? Nope, I did not shoot myself in the foot.
I'm gonna spend edge, so I'm gonna spend 2 edge to bump a 4 to a 5.
Cheater! To make sure he doesn't hit.
Yeah, I don't want to get hit.
All right, so you do not get hit. Next, this guy. How many have left? Yeah. Okay. He's going to run over here and realize that he may or may not have gotten out of view of that steel links. And then he's going to shoot at the steel links on their way through. So, steel links.
Hey,
1. Defend against 1. These guys probably should have been grunt group, but where's the fun in that?
I mean, action economy is honestly more valuable than additional dice.
Well, it isn't if you can't hit anything or penetrate the armor of a drone.
That's fair.
That is his turn. That guy is not close enough. That guy's dead. Why is he still on initiative? We should stop killing my actors before I remove them from initiative. This one's gonna pop his head out and shoot and go back, because you can do that apparently. Another 1 hit against the steel links. Yeah, okay. Bite me. That guy's not close enough.
You sure they don't want to kill the rigger or the person who just slumped behind?
He squatted it so they can't get a clear shot on.
Or me, yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
Kenny, you get to do things. You were last.
Kenny coughs and wheezes a little bit as he finishes running down the stairs. Getting in here last after everybody, he's going to move over and kind of tuck in behind this pipe.
And he's glad that Kai's not in that spot now.
It just seemed like a convenient spot.
Why is
to go.
Kenny a tiny Oni? He was smaller than the square anyway.
I am? What? Why?
You were, I just expanded your token to fill the 1 meter square.
Anywho, just to get the lay of the land, since
Wait,
I'm
is
now down.
Anywoo like Uwoo but better?
I said anywho.
It sounded like you said Anywoo. And I know you're a weeb, so.
Ew, woo. Anyways, I shall. Now that I'm down here to get the lay of the land, I'm going to see what there actually is to see down here.
Sure.
Since now I don't have a bunch of concrete in the way.
Well, the wild dice didn't hurt you that time for a change. You see a bunch of comlinks, and there is a host.
What sort of rating is the host?
It's very low, and it does not seem to be active. I don't even know if that's a thing, but I'm going to say you can tell it's not active.
I'm going to go into the Foundation later and fix that. Probably not. Anywho. I will... That's been my action economy. DJ is going to accelerate over behind this pillar. And then probably try and decel. I don't know how...
What pillar?
Is this not a pillar?
That is
Or is that
a
a crane?
drain.
DJ is not headed towards the drain.
That
You
is
mean a grate?
sewer. Yeah, that's a sewer
grate.
grate.
I can move half of my XL on my first turn. Right?
Yes.
All right. DJ is going to stick as close to the ceiling and try to be unobvious and move over, trying to follow Kenny.
The little tiny bat, is he acting like a disco ball, or is he playing music?
No, not trying to draw attention just yet.
All right. Steel Links. If you back up, you could probably kill 2 people at the same time.
Oh, well, then I'm definitely doing that. Wait a minute.
Kill us, kill us, kill.
Oh,
HPK.
Alright, I'm gonna try to shoot that guy over in the corner.
The one in this corner?
No, the other corner.
Oh, okay.
Well, come on, the guy in the corner that just
There
one guy is the
are
lowest
2 that are within your range. Okay, thank you.
That guy. That guy's for.
For 1,000,000 hits.
You got 4 hits.
4 hits. Not enough. So 13 minus 3 is 10. He can soak all of them with his 3 dice pool. That's not fun. All right.
Alright, and then I'll try that guy then.
Yep. You're just handing out dice pool penalties, aren't you? And hoping that the GM realizes that they exist when he shoots, and he hasn't yet. Holy hell!
That's trying to. Alright.
This guy doesn't have enough dice to survive that even if he maxed out. He would have 9 dice against 20, and he's only got 10 boxes. He is dead. Whoops.
Clutch said, "Come get some."
I only got 1 box left, so I gotta do something.
It was
Shoot,
just
-3.
Does Clutch have? We should probably buy trauma patches. I'm not sure. Do I have any trauma patches?
Yeah, I should probably
Kenny
buy
does
trauma
have
patches.
one. Kenny has 1.
Besides my arm being ripped
Does
out,
it
this is
have
the first
Kenny's
time I got
name
hurt.
written on it? In case of emergency, place on Kenny's forehead.
Pretty
I
much.
don't have a trauma patch, but I do have a med kit and stim patches.
We
All
already
right, so that was
established
Steel
biotech.
Links. Endrigger. But try. Oh, you can't try healing because you jumped into your drone, or you're ready to jump into your
Well,
drone.
I've also already done healing in it.
He realized he can't heal me because,
Yeah. Well, the other thing is biotech is also negatively impacted by essence. But at least I have. Well, actually, I only have about the same dice pool in healing with biotech, so
Yeah,
you're pretty
basically,
much going to be relying on
basically,
natural.
there's something in Body Shop, I believe, that gives kind of helps with that penalty to
Actually, I think
cyberware.
Double clutch that has more machine than metahuman. That
Oh, okay, it's
lets
double clutch. I
you-
knew it was in something,
Yeah.
but I don't know the exact detail.
Yeah, the close
Invest in that quality clutch, please.
Yep, I'll have to do that.
makes it so that way instead of going down from 5, you go up or you get a dice pool penalty for every whole essence you are above 0. So, and you round down for that quarter. So, if you're under 1,
Nice.
it's really great because it means that the person healing you doesn't get any dice pool penalties.
Yeah, it could
Nice.
be Six World Companion. Who knows what book it is? Buy all the books.
Buy them all.
I know there's an optional rule for the BioWare gets added back into your.
Yeah, it's
doesn't
what is
count
Andrigger
for
doing?
rest.
Or I should say, is Andrigger jumping into Major? Did we lose Andrigger?
Oh no, I typed what I was doing whilst you guys were talking. So and
Okay, jump
then
into
I ended
Major. Major's gonna shoot the one guy she can see. The injured guy? Oh, he's probably toast. He's got a soak 10. Yep, glitch on the soak. Except the glitches don't affect soak. But yeah, he's done.
If you gotta roll a or glitch, that's where you want to roll it.
Yep, because it doesn't matter.
And I assume therefore I'm out of actions now, right? Because it was a major to jump into major and then 4 minus to a major to shoot.
Yeah. Also, it reverses the penalty, basically.
Yeah, exactly. It just
I like
reverses
that.
it.
But you have to actually have a quality invested in it, so it's fair. All
Yeah,
right,
it's 5
Kai.
per.
Yeah,
I
that's
totally
things for
had
you.
another comma.
They did. Can I at this point see the people behind that door?
No, there's a hallway that they're coming down.
Okay.
You could prepare to shoot them as they come through the door if you want to do that. I'll allow that, but that's basically gonna use up your action.
I figured Kai would do different things depending on whether or not there were more
Right.
people coming down that hallway. So first I'm gonna reload my machine gun, which fortunately it's a smart gun, so I get that minor action refunded.
Well, that's convenient.
Yep. But only because I'm using a direct neural interface. If I wasn't, then I would be, SOL. Then I will take cover, because that seems like a good idea, and shoot at that guy again. Because I don't like him.
Apparently, you don't dislike him too much.
Apparently, I like him a lot. I might spend edge on that one.
I was gonna say he rolled 3.
You know what? I'm gonna spend 4 edge to
Reroll
reroll
13?
Because
That sucked.
yeah.
Oh no! So he gets to
Really did.
soak. So you're 5 against his 3. That's 2 plus your 7 is 9. Soaking. Yeah, 8. He's done. He had 2. Alrighty. Anything else?
That's my turn. I'm gonna save my miners to avoid getting shot.
Oh, it was his turn next. This guy is going to run down here and shoot at you. I must roll defense instead of the gun. 3. Yay!
So I'm gonna
Soak
soak
3.
3.
Kai loves being tapped by these guards. Well,
Oh no!
Oh, jeez.
What were we saying about the one time the glitch is on soak?
Yeah, the dice don't like me right now.
I'm pretty sure glitches and critical glitches do nothing on a soak roll. Because usually those are low dice pools, so it's really easy to get them.
Yeah.
Kai's just going through a masochistic phase at the moment. That's all.
Yeah, it's pent up guilt for being
No.
a murder hobo.
No, see what it is I feel guilt over the fact that we're steamrolling these guys, so I have to let them get like the obligatory
let them
shot
feel
in.
like they've accomplished something.
Yeah.
This one's going to move up here and shoot at Kai because the robot is not hittable. 3.
I don't
Wow,
like it when
consistent.
people feel disappointed when they die.
What cover do I get from the taking cover behind the
You didn't actually take cover, and he's got a pretty clear shot on the corner of you, so I'm going to say no.
I thought I had said that I took
Oh,
cover.
you
That's
said
why I
you're
didn't take
going to
attack.
save it to. Okay, so that was what you meant by saving it to not get hit. Okay.
Well, no, before that, because I had 4 miners and I used 1 to take cover.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Amazing.
hear that. That's fine. So take cover. The action gives you 1 cover, and then
Okay,
if you
so-
do it consecutively, you can get more cover. That's my
Gotcha.
understanding. I could be wrong. If someone wants to correct me on that, I'm okay with it. It's the Wilhelm scream. It's all throughout popular movies and TV shows. I can't remember the history of it, but it's been in media forever.
Since old black
Since
and
like
white,
the original black and white movies.
back when they were called talkies.
Yeah, the talkies.
I'm gonna use one of my miners to dodge,
Oh, you cheater.
because I can.
Oh, so you get to soak 2.
Well, I don't like that.
Tough. Crap.
That's the wrong button. I clicked Matrix Soak, not regular soak.
I block it with my comm link. You soaked it off. You rat bastard. This one charges in. They're running out of places to hide.
Time to start standing in the open.
This one's going to move to here and shoot at... eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm going to see if it notices DJ.
Would you?
The GM giveth, the GM taketh away.
At this day, Kenny had to learn how repairing drones
With
worked.
a 5 hits, I'm pretty sure he noticed the little DJ. 3 hits.
All right, how does this work? Oh.
And this is the day Kenny learns how to use the drone sheet.
So I just realized I only have clear sight and stealth.
Doesn't the oh, I brain farted. I'm pulling a McConnell. I just froze. Sprite, thank you. Doesn't the Sprite have those skills?
I think so.
Piloting.
No,
and
actually.
stuff.
So the sprite, when they use the override thing, do I have it programmed? Yeah. It only allows me to take over the pilot rating with the level.
So it's pilot plus evasion. So he can roll pilot.
Yeah, so I guess I'm just rolling the piloting skill, because I don't have frickin'...
Ouch.
Oh, wow. I don't have piloting, because, again, the sprite sheet can only handle electronics engineering, cracking. So I'm just gonna roll...
Oh, you don't have a
Should be on
separate
the
sheet
type.
for the drone.
Yeah, there should be a. Oh, yeah,
Level?
that's right.
Yeah, that's fine.
That doesn't help.
That told you your level. so now you know to roll 4 dice.
Oh, wait, here it is.
We'll get there.
Here we go.
Hey, look at that. You dodged, so you only have to soak 2.
And then there's also a soak button on here. There it is. Oof.
So you took 1.
I glitch.
No, you don't glitch on a soak, but that's 3 glitches on soaks so far. I like it. Well, 2 glitches, 1 crit. That is his turn. Next guy is gonna... How far can he go? Not much further. He's gonna come over here and shoot at the... I don't know if he can see her. You're gonna have cover 1 on Major. As he tries to shoot past these pipes. Seem fair? I mean, the likelihood of... Oh, look, it's a 2. It wasn't my usual 3. So, Major, you're defending against 2. I'm going to start moving bodies out of the way.
She definitely dodges out of the.
Yeah. Definitely deftly dodges defensively. That dastardly droid.
She's a drone, not a droid.
She's a droid.
Well, I guess she is technically.
She's a droid if I want to say droid.
She's humanoid drone, which I guess is a droid.
Ish. Kenny! I think you should lob a grenade at that steel lynx. It looks threatening.
I'm tempted to lob grenades. I really am. I'm gonna be dumb. Oh wow, there's lots of people.
Yeah, there are. But I
let's see.
suspect I can't see what you see. Let's see.
I think I have a clear line on at least 3.
Well,
I'm
it's
pretty
not
sure
a
I have-
clear line. You've definitely got a clear line on that guy. Everybody else pretty much has cover from you. Those are big pipes.
Okay, well,
But
hopefully
you can shoot,
I have
you
cover
can shoot
from
this
them.
guy.
I
Yeah,
will
they would have to
absolutely
move to shoot at you, and vice versa. 3 hits. Okay. What the hell, dude? You can't even defend against a Technomancer?
So I guess he gets to soak 4?
He gets to soak 4. No, he gets to soak 0.
And
Go, Kenny.
he's zapped? Because I'm using second shock.
Look at
Getting
you,
him.
you're helping.
Wow! I hit something!
Yeah, we're
Now-
just as impressed as you are.
and the bad guy is shocked. Literally.
I mean, Kenny's almost as shocked as the bad guy is now.
Would you like the zap status too?
No.
Feedback.
DJ. So, question for people that actually know how drones work. As an action, can I switch out auto sauce?
I believe so.
You should already have him. Oh, you don't have a control.
I don't-
Yeah,
right
he
now.
doesn't have an RCC, so he can only run whatever it's computed.
You can.
2. I can only run 2 because I have a pilot of
Oh.
4 thanks to.
I believe it's the
Right.
same. It would be the same action as switching programs in your cyber deck.
I'm
I
assuming.
I believe it's a minor for the drone to switch.
Yeah, I
It's
think
sort
so.
of-
Yeah, I never switch them out because I can hold 15 at a time. It's like,
Yeah, okay.
Rings
well-
I
generally
have
don't
all
work.
of them.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch out clear sight and evasion or clear sight and stealth for evasion and maneuvering, and then I guess Chuz, you could tell me if I need to roll because I'm accelerated up to 15, which is my interval, and
Are you doing anything
DJ.
fancy, or are you just moving?
DJ's gonna fly along the ceiling up to here.
Oh yeah, I forgot
then-
he flies.
Yeah, and once he's up, right up above, actually he's gonna stop back here behind this tank. Right up above these people, he's going to turn on the cherries and berries and start blasting that everybody's under arrest and Night Air at HDR is inbound. Or whoever is cops here, the Ghostwalker allows. The
I
closest
think
thing.
it's Lone Star.
That would be FRFZ. The
Yes.
front range defense forces are FRFZ, I believe.
Yes, so he's going to activate his Sun Guard jewelry, so that's a blinded condition. Let me see if I have that for a pop-up. Oh boy. Wait, why is this an attack? I shouldn't have to roll anything for it.
You don't have to roll for it. That's because it's treated as a grenade.
Yeah, so... that doesn't help. Anyways, blinded condition for whatever.
Unfortunately, that gets anybody that's within eye shot, so it's probably going to dazzle the drone. If the does the drone have any kind of corrective?
well, I got flare dampeners.
I don't think DJ actually has. That's something I should correct.
I don't. I think SunGuard actually specifically calls out that you are not affected by it.
That is correct, because usually it's basically around your neck, so it's emanating from you, and like your chin and face would block. That's how I see it.
Okay.
I think that's a more correct size.
Anywho, that's what DJ's doing. That was it. Just
So the two
Loud
guys by
speakers.
DJ are definitely dazzled.
and then loudspeaker announcing, hey, we're whoever the local cops are inbound. You're all under arrest. Blah blah blah.
Does your sun guard flash red and blue instead of just white?
I'm sure I can change the color.
I bet you could hack that. All right, Steel Links, what you doing?
I guess I'm shooting things. There's probably nothing I can see, so I'm just gonna go on Overwatch until somebody pokes their head out I can see.
Excellent.
Because I don't want to move. Because if I move and you shoot me, I'm gonna die. So
Well, you at least go into overflow.
yeah. So there you go.
It's hard to kill a runner. Besides, I haven't made any of you burn edge yet in 31 missions.
I don't have any edge right now.
No, burn an edge, meaning remove one of your permanent
Oh.
attributes.
I think that's pretty hard to get players to do generally.
It really is. They basically have to be dying, and it's hard to make them dying because of overflow. Unless you're actively trying to off them. I'm trying to defeat you, but not off you.
I imagine they'll have a lot of cover, but can I see either of these two?
You can't
And-
see that one. You can probably get a shot at this one here. Why don't you shoot at the ones up top?
Oh, yeah, we have some up the top. Sorry, I didn't scroll high enough to see them.
Yeah, they
Sure,
have
I will
no
shoot
cover.
it.
Well, the one on the left has no cover.
I don't think that I've given an Major any particular anti-being blinded stuff.
So
I guess
you're
I
probably
get blind-
blinded 1 at this range.
What does blinded one do? Does it minus one to my dice?
Yeah, it's -1 die to like everything that's
Cool.
sight related.
Alright, so moving in that direction, so I believe I only have 4 minors with Major, so I guess I just take 1 shot at them. Oh crap, I forgot to put the minus in. So the last one was a hit, so it's 4 rather than 5.
No, curses! So he takes 5.
And end of turns, and she's now got a movement speed of 10.
Wouldn't there have been a penalty on the defense roll?
Probably.
What? I'm putting my drone out in the open for this.
Sure, he'll take 1 more. Is that enough to kill him? Yes, it is. You killed him! It just took him a moment to realize he was dead. Yeah, I always forget the penalties, because if I do them on the NPC sheet, all of them suffer the penalty. Because in
Yeah, that
this
does that.
VTT, they all share the same sheet unless I have to jump through hoops, and I don't do it. Whereas on Foundry... I'm starting to sound like a zealot. And I haven't even played a game on Foundry yet. Well, I haven't run a game on Foundry. I've played several. And let me tell you, it's nice. At least Pathfinder is, because a lot of this stuff is automated.
Yeah.
Kai.
I am going to start shooting at this guy because I don't like his face.
What did he ever do to you other than shoot at you?
That's exactly it.
Well, I hear nobody likes his face, so.
And is he injured? No. Oh no. Oh no.
So we know
You really didn't like his face. What about this guy nearby?
he's next. He just
Oh.
was not as clear of a shot because I figure, there's.
Yeah, that's a pretty clear shot.
No, I know it's.
But he
clear.
hadn't shot you, so you know.
Well, there's
On the
that,
bright
and he could potentially take cover, I guess.
Ooh, he only has to soak 7. But he's not dead.
That's my round.
All right, and let's see how many of these are still alive. That one is. That one is. That one is not. That one is not. That one is. Okay, good. Kai's turn it over. This guy is going to shoot back at Kai because that's been so effective lately. One hit. He's a one-hit wonder.
Hey, I could roll 0.
And he runs by you, and it looks like he's making a break for the stairs. This one's
Get
going,
back here and fight me like a man.
this one's gonna shoot at Kai.
I bet he wished he'd listened to that warning he
Actually,
got
you know
earlier.
what? He is not going to... Oh, I closed him. I didn't mean to do that. He's not going to shoot at you. I just realized that these guys are stupid, but not that stupid.
I was gonna say we just killed like 13 or 15 of the buddies.
Well, no, he's going to come here and use an extra 4 dice with his stun baton. He rolled just as badly.
I'm finally gonna get to kill somebody with my wings.
Wait, your wings are dangerous?
Yes, they have claws on them.
I am Batman. But worse.
Yeah, because I kill people.
That's a valid point. He doesn't like the thing that's making him blinded 3, so he's going to shoot at DJ, and we're going to pretend that there's -3 dice on this. So that 0 becomes a 0.
Actually, it's a better 0 because you just got rid of a lot of what?
Got rid of A1, the only one.
And now I actually have 8 dice.
So you evaded that 0 with a 3. All right, that is done. Kenny. Oh, he's going to move. He's gonna. Actually, he's gonna go over here. He's running right by Major. Look, it's obvious he's headed for the stairs. Kenny. Oh, you did your turn, right? No, that was its turn. Yeah, it's Kenny's turn. Shoot him in the back. You know you want to.
I do want to. Fine, I'll shoot him in the back. I'm using non-lethal rounds.
Oh yeah, you just tell yourself that. Oh, I'm a good guy. I'm using non-lethal.
Oh, that's only 2.
Well, Andrew is
I go
using
see
non
attacker. He takes
What
1.
What? I wasn't done yet.
What? What? What do you mean you weren't
Because
done yet? Oh, were you
I
gonna
had
use
an
some edge?
Yeah. Oh, good God.
God, so it's 6, 9, -2 is 7, -2 is 5. You suck.
And let's see.
Kenny uses all his edge to try and kill the guy as he's running away.
Hey, now that I mean, they don't have very good DR. I'm actually generating edge here, so
Are
I
you?
might
I'm
as
glad
well
you're
use-
paying attention. I'm not. Oh yeah, you have a
Um,
decent AR with that weapon, don't you?
Yeah, I have decent AR. Very shit dice. Let's see. DJ is going to start slowing down. I think he'll probably
Bounce
bang,
off a wall.
bounce off a wall, come over
Boink.
here, and he'll turn the lights off because
Okay.
I guess it's not doing anything in it anymore. He did
Whoops.
it once.
Sorry about that. It is. Oh, I can go. Wow, that's a nice addition. I don't know if it's a. I'm pretty sure it's a Roll20 edition. You can go backwards in the initiative now.
Ooh.
I will
Sweet.
give Roll20 credit. That's a good addition.
Definitely.
To be fair, a lot of the stuff they've added recently is good stuff. It's just stuff they should have added 6 months, a year, 2 years ago.
Exactly. That's the
They're
thing.
playing
I mean,
catch up at this point.
Yep, no, he's still on Overwatch, and if anybody pokes their head out, he'll shoot him.
Well,
Well, there's a guy running.
forgot you were doing that. Did you shoot at this guy when he ran in front of you?
Oh, I guess so. Let me just shoot him real quick. Let me shoot him real quick. I'll do with that.
Maybe you just let him get by Kenny so you didn't catch Kenny in the crossfire.
Yeah.
Holy crap! Yeah, he's done. I'm not even gonna roll because 19 versus his 9. There, 15. He took 15. He had 5.
That'll teach him to run in front of me.
Yeah, he was panicked. He wasn't thinking. Are you shooting at anybody else? Like
No, was he
Kenny,
run in front of
maybe?
me?
Kenny's right in front of you.
Well, he didn't run in front of me though. He is more
That's true.
like
He's kind of standing there. Andrew,
sneaking.
you can't see that guy yet.
Okay, so it's 2 hidden. Okay, fair enough.
Oh no,
and
Andrew
that-
or Major can.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
If I can see him, then I shoot him. So at least I'm not killing him. I'm,
Uh-huh,
I'm using gel rounds.
You
I'm
just tell
perfectly
yourself
harmless.
that. You're all evil.
Hey, I'm neutral chaos, not, evil. I just hang out with the evil people.
Can a machine
And
be
stop them
evil,
being evil.
really?
Join the dark side. We have cookies.
Any more actions for Major?
Yeah, she's still moving along, so does she see anyone as she moves her 10 meters?
No, the only one left is the one that's face to face with Kai. As far as you know.
Do I need to use a minor action to get through here, or...
To do what?
Since I'm moving, do I need to use a minor action in order to, actually guide myself and not hit anything as I go through?
Well, to move because it's
I'm a drone, though.
yeah, but you're a human drone. You're humaniform, so it's not. You're not rolling along. You don't have
Oh,
momentum
okay, so
if
I
you're
bas-
not moving your legs. So yes, it's a minor to move.
Oh, okay, so I
I've
basically
always
treat-
treated Major as a person.
Oh, okay, that's cool. No, because I'm used to her not being. I'm used to drones not being treated.
because
That's fine.
the
It makes
movement
sense.
it makes no sense on drones or on the people drone.
The
How
antibots,
do
yeah.
you gain momentum and keep it when your legs?
I wholeheartedly agree that that's fine with me. I'm happy to treat her as low as she's just
And
another
I believe
piece
her
of
movement is 10, right?
Her max speed is 30, but she's currently got a speed of 10 since I didn't bother. Well, I wasn't going to accelerate beyond the 10 that she's got because I'd always moved her like a drone.
Now, see, I could see the acceleration, deceleration happening that way, as far as like you can't stop abruptly. But I wouldn't see them coasting along straight. Well, I don't know. It gets weird.
Yeah, the rules are not.
They shouldn't have a
Necessarily
30 top speed unless it's like, oh, they can sprint faster. See, I could see if I designed the Oni, they would have like the 10 normal movement speed, and then their sprint would be like 15 plus 3 or 4 instead of plus 1 like a metahuman. And that would
Yeah, like-
that would reflect their robotic nature.
Yeah, which would make a lot of sense.
Yeah,
But anyway,
this is Shadowrun. Nothing makes sense. Are you going to shoot that guy? Oh wait, you already shot.
well,
him.
I had to use a minor. So I've only got 3 minors left.
Okay. Turn
And-
over.
Yep, and
Kai, are you going to try and murder this guy?
is the sky blue during the day?
Absolutely.
I mean, it depends on which planet you're on.
I'm going to try and slice him with one of my wing claws first before I decide what I do next.
So closing with melee has just given Kai more options for murdering people.
Yes, actually.
Mwahahaha.
Well, I don't like that.
He did.
I'm gonna use a miner to turn on my sun guard jewelry.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
That means it's his turn. Guess what?
Ah, but
Run
he's
away!
blinded 3 at this distance.
What's that?
He's blinded 3 at this distance.
That doesn't
'cause
matter.
I turned on my
He's
sun guard.
gonna move 16 meters in GTFO.
Fair.
Yay!
I'm
He made
assuming-
it to the stairwell.
I'm assuming his name is Robin, right? Brave Sir Robin ran away.
Yes, brave Sir Robin. And I'm going to be nice and let him get away from you. He has
I'm assuming we're not
adrenaline. He
gonna
has
chase him.
adrenaline on his side. All right, so I think we're out of combat now.
Sounds right.
Yep, they're all dead or the one fleeing. You
Hey, some of them are unconscious.
Let's say you're gonna like zip tie the survivors.
I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna be bleeding on the floor is what I'm gonna be doing.
I will attempt to patch you up and probably fail miserably. So let's have a go. Before that, I'm going to switch my intuition boost to my logic boost in hopes that that will give me a little bit more for my what do I get? Oh, that's pretty good actually. So 5 minutes minus 2. So I got actually max. Yep, max in logic boost. So I'm at 11 rather than 10, and so I'll just treat that as a +1 modifier as I attempt to give you a first aid. And I've got modifier active, yes, and that's effectively a +1. So biotech +1, since I've got logic 4. Hey, 4 hits. That means I get net 0 again, don't I? Since I think low essence counts for first aid as well.
Yeah, it counts for everything.
All right, I
I'm
have
good.
successfully wasted your heal spell and your
Well,
Is there any point?
actually, those aren't wasted because he didn't benefit from them. At
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
least that's my read on it. I feel like that's probably an ask your GM situation, but if you don't get the benefit, I don't think you should get the penalty.
That makes-
But you do have a trauma patch being offered.
If you want, I could just kind of like stick it right here and leave the plastic sticking up, so you can just peel it and it's already up against your skin. It seems like a
trauma-
good idea.
Alright.
A trauma patch only helps once you're in overflow, right? Because it only gets rid of overflow. It can't get rid of any normal.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, clutch is really close there. You know.
True.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
I
like
can try first
readying
aiding. No, I mean not first aiding. Actual medical. To see if I can actually get through with medical. I will try medical because at least it's not halving.
I'll just stay here and
yeah,
hold the
booyah!
door. It's fine.
Clutch, I spend 2 minutes to heal you with 2 health, despite your
You know,
very lowest.
don't you have like four edge amongst you? I feel like you might want to
Oh, that's true.
re-roll.
That's
Now
true.
that you have a
I'm pumped up.
success, you might want to re-roll a 7
Yeah,
dice.
I still
That's true.
got
I have
two in,
I have
two in
4.
attack.
I have 5 edge. Yeah, I have 5 edge. So I'm gonna re-roll all my misses, which is what
7.
7 more. Yep, I'll re-roll all my misses because I'm gonna lose them anyway, right? At the
Yeah,
end. See.
exactly. So
Ooh,
you're
yeah, baby.
you got 6 boxes back there, Clutch.
I healed you for 6. I actually did something with your very low essence.
But the game has decided that Clutch is going to be at 2 forever. I just
What is good?
You know what? I'm going to How many clutches are there?
Who knows? There's probably dozens.
I'm betting there's multiple in the game.
Oh, is that what it is?
Probably.
There's a token somewhere else. that
I
it's-
feel like there may be.
I thought maybe you just needed to kick the API.
No, I'm not even seeing errors on the API.
I mean, sometimes I just give the API a good kick anyway.
Can I also has heals?
Sure. I'll start with the basics of spell. Let's. What's your essence?
3.
3. Okay. Well, there's no modifier on that.
No, I'm not seeing that. I'm going Clutch, I'm sorry, I'm going to delete you. I mean, the game is trying.
Alright. The heal spell gets you for 2, I believe. So. And I don't hurt myself, which is good. And then I will biotech with the +1 since my logic is currently +4. So this is your medkit for that's shit. That's truly
There
shit.
is something broken on your character.
There's
I
something
know,
wrong
right?
with my character's essence.
Also, why is the tint thing turned on for Clutch, but not for the rest of us?
The what? It's on
The
for
tit-
everybody.
Is it?
Yeah, you're not at half. 5 out of 9 is not halfway.
Oh, right.
That is weird. Something is definitely malfunctioning. I'm looking at the console, and the console doesn't say anything's wrong. Like, no warnings or anything.
That's awesome.
I only managed to heal you for a total of 3. Unfortunately, there. How injured
That's
is?
all I needed.
No.
That's all I needed
No,
to get back.
No,
Oh.
Clutch, you're healed for 6.
Okay.
But
I
Kaya
only needed
healed.
3. But
Oh, okay, perfect. I healed you
Chuz,
exactly what.
can I get your help with my sheet? My augmentation is wrong. It's not factoring in my essence mod.
Sure, give me a second. It's not Aura that's breaking. That's weird. So, who's that, Kai?
Yeah.
And it's from your Augs?
Well, so I've got transhumanism 2, so my effective essence before
Oh,
subtracting
the mod
everything.
field doesn't do anything right now.
Okay, so
So I think I'm going to try something.
Just give yourself an AUG that's -2.
yeah, I guess that would probably be the best way to do it.
I feel like I had a character that was transhumanism. Was it the character I never played on the Living Community?
Does that look better?
I've got to put -2 in the
Oh,
essence cost.
I did. Wait, what?
Nope, that doesn't work.
What should your? Uh-oh, you broke the augmentations. Did you just change transhumanism? Leave it at me. I had it.
There we go. Now that looks right.
Yeah, you put the -2 in the actual essence cost, not the essence base.
Gotcha.
If you have the raw essence cost box checked. No, so it looks correct now. Why are you at 4 then?
Because that's what I should be at. Because I have a total essence of effectively 8, but I have 1 essence from my synaptic booster, then my various other augs plus the essence hole, because
Okay.
the transhumanism gives you an essence hole, it doesn't give you essence back.
Right.
All of that together.
So you basically took
equals 320.
transhumanism and then filled the hole with AUGs.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you have cleared out security, and if you count heads and you count the number of people that Andrigger had noticed when doing the astral walkabout, you will notice that these heads plus the heads that ran away earlier equal the total. So the facility has been emptied of personnel.
Now we need to empty it of valuables before we turn it over to Guide.
Sounds like a
Sure.
plan.
Pay data.
I checked for, data of any sort, and the internet's kind of broke here.
Are there any terminals here?
There's no pay data. You do find where the weapons were being manufactured.
Any completed weapons that we can sell on the black
No.
market?
The only ones from the hacking the terminal, you can tell that the only ones that were made were the prototypes that Vishala had, or not prototypes, the engineering examples that Vishala had that you had gotten before.
Any
schematics so I can finish building one of them?
No. You found the weapons manufacturing plant room situation. It sits inside an old tank that's about 20 meters in diameter, and there's a door that's been cut in the side with a new-looking airlock attached to it. I'm assuming that you would want to puppeteer your way through that.
Are the weapons made out of any precious or semi-precious materials?
No, they're just standard plastic and metal.
Okay.
Do they have copper piping?
All right, you bunch of meth addicts.
Hey, copper sells for a lot. It's a semi-precious metal.
It doesn't, and it still would in this day and age, right? Like as in Shadowrun 2083.
So,
It would only be more expensive.
on the inside of the tank, because Kenny just opened the door, there's a small but heavily modified deck attached to 2 reclining couches. A data cable with trodes runs from each couch to the deck. Looks like 2 people could be connected to the deck at a time. Several cases of data chips are stored, sealed, and labeled right next to the deck.
That's convenient. We just happen to have 2 people.
Anybody know what this pile of wires and circuits does?
Oh yeah, sure. Of course they do.
Well, the chips look like the chips that Vishala had on her when you captured her. And there are also 3 body bags in the corner. stacked against the wall. Full.
Kai, you have things to take care of.
Why am I always the person
Also,
that has to
Kenny,
do the body
you
bag?
perceive wisps, lingering wisps of dissonance coming from those corpses.
Oh, cool. Are they like grays or something?
Nope. They are deceased technomancers.
No, that's not very cool.
Also, is inside the tank is a spirit grenade manufacturing area. Steel bench with steel fabrication tools, jars with explosive components, grenade shells, and the chips and microcontrollers to manufacture the grenades. Unfortunately, you don't know how to make them. But mixed in with the tools are summoning fetishes, 2 concentric circles of protection, conjuring regents, and other bits of hermetic magic use.
It ain't magic run tonight.
I'm a hermetic mage.
You can perceive also in the astral, and you perceive that this entire tank is a monovoid. Except in the gap between the outer circle of protection and the inner circle of protection. That area is just heavily tainted.
I'll
Are
share
you,
that info with the
are
rest
you
of the
going to
party.
astrally perceive by any chance?
What could possibly go wrong? No. I get the feeling that looking into a mana void is probably a bad idea.
No, looking into a monovoid won't hurt you.
All right, if she's reasonably confident,
It's the
safe.
void looking back that's... No, I'm kidding.
Yes, stare too long into the abyss, and the abyss shall also stare into you. You want me to do an astral roll, I assume? Yes, no?
Astral perception, yeah.
So, perception, not an astral, gotcha. There's my paltry 2 hits on a perception check. Using astral sight. And I can do a sensing or astral tests as well if you...
No, that's fine. What you see astrally are ectoplasmic chunks of spirits drifting around the room. Occasionally whipped into motion by odd eddies in the astral currents. You feel sick. You are hermetic, right? Not shamanic or whatever it is.
I am hermetic, yes, logic based.
Okay. You would probably feel... You feel like a mage from the other one would probably feel quite ill. Especially if they're deeply connected to the land. Apparently, there are several ammunition cases with completed spirit grenades as well as the half-manufactured components.
Black market, I hear you say?
I would advise you that just owning those grenades may be enough to get the spirits to want to murder you at all times.
So
This
we
is-
sell them to the asps.
You would have to get them out of here and not die horribly. They should probably either be turned over to guide or destroyed with the place, depending on your choices. They are a what do they call it? Not a curmudgeon. A MacGuffin. I'm the curmudgeon. They're a MacGuffin that's not meant to be owned by runners.
Does Andricker mention anything about what they see in the astral?
Of course. I'll share it with you all, not that any of you would be familiar with what I'm talking about, but...
You
See,
realize?
is that-
Do you remember how they make the spirit grenades?
Doesn't it involve, like, having to kill spirits or
They basically tear the spirits
Something
apart,
like
thus the
tails.
ectoplasmic bits floating around.
I mean, if I was a summoner or a full magician or not just a sorceress, then there. I'd be much more concerned about trying to keep spirits on side. I just don't want them to be hunting me down, but I don't
Well,
have any
these
astral
aren't spirits; these are remnants.
That's my point. I mean,
Yeah.
like, I'm not having to, get on the good side of spirits because they're not going to do anything for me. I just need to make sure they don't want to materialize and kill me.
Which is something everybody should worry about.
Yes.
Because what happened to Vishala could be your fate also.
based on Andrigger's feedback and knowing that there's dead technomancers, Kenny's gonna try and like peer deeply into the Matrix and kind of see into the resonance realms around here and see if there's anything funky.
No. Not that you're aware of.
Oh. Okay. I mean, is there a way we can easily destroy the spirit grenades without destroying anything else down here?
I think we just give it to Guide.
Yeah, let's just call him up and have him come get it.
I
Now
don't know
we'll
how I
remind you
feel
just
about giving active weapons over to Guide so much as just like, well, here's all the shit, do what you want.
Yeah, I'm okay. He can have active weapons. Don't they like kill him and stuff? Isn't he like a spirit or something?
He seems like a big boy to me.
Okay, fine.
wasn't there also a comment that if we gave him the whole thing intact, that he would give us an extra bonus above the 11,500?
He said there might.
He said he would.
There
He
might
said
be.
we would talk.
So, what is the plan? Are you going to leave things intact and like seal the top up, and then give him a call?
Go. Give him a call. Yeah.
Well, sorry, you didn't hear half of that. When you call him, he will send you your pay as agreed upon, and he kind of sighs and says, "Well, you put me in a difficult position. I was kind of thinking you were going to destroy the place, and then it wouldn't be a problem anymore. But now, knowing what's there and what's manufactured there, I don't trust my employers to not try and weaponize it, causing an arms race that the Sixth World would probably not survive."
So you're gonna pay us extra to blow it up?
No, I'm going to probably go rogue from my corporation and control this site myself.
So you don't trust your employers, but you do to trust you. I mean, okay, whatever.
That tracks.
We could also just have a little accident on our way out, you know.
For a bonus.
Actually, he does say that if you're. So it's funny. The book says that he will happily look the other way if you decide to choose to steal any of the weapons, as long as it doesn't look like you can reverse engineer them. However, previously when those grenades were mentioned, it was basically if you own them, the spirits are going to murder you. So I guess he's willing to let you suicide. Nice of him.
Like I said, he's a big boy. He can handle, you know.
No, I said he's willing to let you suicide.
No, I know. That's why I don't have any love lost for him.
So, you've been successful. I'm going to move you guys back to the other map. Get out of my way. I have to find it.
Give us all the monies now.
I should probably move you and not just me, right? There we go. He will give you a bonus for being successful.
I like that.
I.e., not destroying the facility, though. He was kind of hoping you would.
That sounds to me like his problem.
Yeah, and I'm sure he can find a way to destroy the facility himself. I need to do the heat roll. Yep, you get heat.
Well, Andriga is an elf, so obviously she's hot.
All right, so 13,000 Nuyen each total. 5 karma, 1 heat, 2 favor with guide. And we will see if there are any repercussions for your success on this job.
I can't think of any issues that might arise from that.
I mean, we're only dealing with things that are more dangerous than nuclear bombs. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
All right, so
I'll
that
take
is,
that 5 karma and get that thing.
and Clutch is still in a vicious cycle of life and death.
Yeah, that's true.
Where the hell is Clutch?
Where is Clutch? Maybe he's gone. Did he
Oh, there
leave
he-
me?
Yes, I did delete Clutch. Oh god, you're tiny! Oh yeah, we're streaming. I should probably talk to stream people. That has been our session for tonight. Next week we'll be back, hopefully at same bat station, same bat time, for mission number 32. I will tell you the title is "Vengeance is Ours." Who is our? Who
right.
are we, and who are we taking vengeance on? We will find out next week. Thanks for watching, people that are watching video on demand. Sorry for all the sidetracks, but hey, that's part of our fun. And we'll see everybody next week. Bye.
Well, we know. Yeah, we know the reason they show up is for the sidetracks.
Some of them, I think. Bye.
Bye.
But